It's all good.
Mike. Thank you very much. You lot there. I'm gone, man.
JJ, hold on.
I am not. Bro, this can't. Bro, I asked the question, bro, and I wanted to understand. I'm not butthurt or nothing like that. I just wanted to understand, and I understand. This is to bait people into getting mad, because there is no way. There's no way you are telling me.
Like, I don't know why he thought he would get special treatment for me because he said he likes me. That doesn't work, bro. That glaze doesn't work on me. It might work with the people that you put in the list, but I'm immune to it. I'm not on your list. I don't give a fuck. So yeah, I think this is concern trolling. We've been here before with someone who literally got upset with where you placed them, and now you're coming out saying these people are upset. So you know the response.
Why you guys use these words like?
Okay, he wanted my response, but he doesn't actually want my response.
Fuck all that. No,
you know what? It's his list that you're trying to critique, and you won't let him talk.
I asked him direct questions. He moved around and shit like he Ultra Instinct Goku. Nigga, answer the question. Like, damn.
So, exposing how Moonsault Slayer makes his videos. This should be interesting.
This is Moonsault Slayer, and today,
what's that voice?
Talking about a couple of things. Today, we found out that Arslan Ash. Yes, that Arslan Ash does not like putting relish on his hot dog. I can't believe it. But yes, Arslan Ash does not like putting relish on his hot dogs. That is one of the best news that I've heard in a long time. And other news too, Nee has apparently been banned from the bingo halls. And the reason why Nee has been banned from the bingo halls is because he keeps winning all the bingo games and eating all the rice pudding in the bingo hall. So yes, Nee has been banned from the bingo halls. You heard it here folks, guys. In other news, Rangchu was crossing down the street and he slipped on a banana peel. And yes, he fell just right on dog poop. Yes. So if you see Rangchu at a tournament and notice he has poo-poo in his butt, it's because of that. Yep, you heard it first on the Moonsault Slayer channel. In other news, Joe Budden has been doing beef sets for quite a while. And apparently the reason why Joe Budden has been doing beef sets is because Joe Budden likes extra meat in his bacon. Yes, Joe loves extra meat in his bacon.
Bro, what the fuck is it?
Hold on, we turned a hard corner. What the fuck is going on?
Why did he do this? Oh my days. Okay, wait, we'll let him cook a little bit more.
Bacon. So that's why Joe Budden has been doing a lot of beef sets. Oh, in other news, I would like to inform everybody that I love to put mayonnaise on my hamburgers. I love putting mayonnaise on my hamburgers. And the reason why is because doing that makes me feel like I'm eating a glazed donut. And you know me, I love glazing myself. In other news, this Jack player is so good. You see how great his punishment is, how he's not punishing anything, but I wouldn't know because I don't know how to punish anything. So yes, look at this. I have a great combo. Look at the wall carry. Oh no, I can't do combos. Damn, hit him in his buttocks. Oh my God, he did a rage art. He was so good, this guy. He made the right read, and I can't believe he made this read. He made the exact right read that I didn't even know he could do. Such a marvelous player, yes. Extremely marvelous. Has anybody seen the Odyssey movie yet? I'm gonna go see it, but I'd rather see the Howard Stern movie for 5 times in a row. Private Parts, I love Private Parts. It gave me so much influence to be able to do TMZ type videos like the one I'm doing here, guys. Oh, look at that. I mixed them up. I'm such a great player. Oh, look at that knockdown.
They don't like their game. That's why they all going out their deep end.
I don't understand. Why has he done this?
Probably
why has he randomly gone after Moonsault? Yeah. Is there beef that we're not aware of?
I don't know.
Does anyone know that if these two have been beefing or something?
You know, you probably ain't even been looking at Tekken for so long. There's been shit that's probably happening behind you even cared.
I've been out of the loop. Apparently on the Tekken content creator tier list, I almost didn't make S rank because I haven't been making Tekken content. I was very offended. But yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
You better hit them up, put them on the podcast tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I don't think Moonsault wants to do a podcast again.
I ain't say Moonsault. I said fighting GM.
Fighting GM definitely doesn't want to.
Okay.
Like, definitely, I've asked him before. I don't think either of them. Moonsault had a really bad experience last time, and I don't think he wants to jump back on. GM, I did ask him, but yeah, GM got some nerve putting on a voice. Say something about the way he talks, and he will melt down. Yeah, all right, let's see where else this goes.
The streamer tier list, and in this tier list, I'm gonna determine who's a top tier streamer, who's not, based on how many hot dogs they can shove in their mouth.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
I will
what
go
probably
to the
was
Nayans hot dog eating
this.
contest.
He probably saw the tier list. Where did he put him on that tier list?
Have a look at where GM's on the tier list. That might explain why he's made this video. I've got it on my page. Once I'll pull it up.
Yeah,
that would probably explain why GM has gotten his nickname.
I hate when niggas make content creator tier lists, and then your videos don't be having no type of like. I ain't gonna get into it, bro. I ain't got nothing to say about Tekken niggas.
No, go on, speak your mind, bro. You're in a safe space. Also, I think this is funny.
I think most Tekken content creators should be way bigger, but they don't try.
Where's GM on here? I can't see him. Is that GM there in like bottom of A? Is that him there?
Oh, that might be him.
I think that's GM. I'm pretty sure that's GM.
Now, all right, let me get my honest thoughts on this. A lot of it's bullshit, and it irritates me because it's just like, who you cool with? That's what it comes off with. Because you put Max in there, and Max don't even make Tekken content 24/7, right? So like, Max is the content creator, so let Max slide, right? And I know some of these. The person with the fucking Kazumi profile picture, with the one in the middle, like right in the middle, under the row with VDX, the app play or whatever. Go down, right there. That is arguably the best Tekken content creator y'all got.
Who is it?
This is Applay, the one that makes the guides, tutorials, and then they have the edited things that shows the frame data. He does all the hard work. Like he's damn near Core Gaming of y'all space.
Okay.
Right. And I'm like, why the fuck is he down there? Yellow Motion and B in the same row with him. And it's like when you make a tier list like this, he put himself in B so he doesn't get fucking chest ass, because you don't want to glaze yourself. People gonna be like, if he put him up higher, they'd be like, oh, look at you got some nerve putting yourself up there, right?
I don't think he should have put himself on the tier list.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't even put yourself on there. And the one under Yellow Motion, is that Blasted Salami? And he put question mark?
Under Yellow Motion, I think it's because he's just gone off the radar.
Okay, yeah, but even when he made Tekken content, he better than 90% of them niggas on above him.
Yeah,
right?
He put Finn in question mark, and I was like, why is Finn in question mark? Like, Finn deserves to be I would put myself way lower because I don't class myself as a Tekken.
You don't play Tekken, right?
Yeah, like, I've stopped playing it, and I haven't made any content for it in a little while. So I was joking earlier. I wouldn't be offended if I was removed from this. Like, I'm not a Tekken content creator on my own, so.
Right, and I'm like, okay, shout out to K-Swiss. I'm not even gonna slam it because his content is very solid content. But what constitutes K-Swiss for being S? But then something like Boger MG or whatever his name is, the one with the Terry profile picture.
Boogard,
Boogard, yeah, not being S. Like it's just biasness in a tier list. So I can understand why people probably get fucking mad at this damn tier. Why the fuck is the Bandai Namco logo in B tier? It's the reason y'all get content to make it. Regardless if y'all hate Bandai or not, nigga, why is he not S+?
The thing is, I asked Moonsault Slayer to come on here so that we could ask him questions about, not a serious podcast, but just be like, could you substantiate why you put people in certain places? No hate or anything like that. I'm just curious. Why did certain people go in certain places? But he said, I haven't got anything to add. I was like, but
so why'd you make the tier list?
Farming, bro.
I know he's engagement farming, but it's like, that's why Fighter Jim was like, yo, fuck this nigga. I'm gonna make this.
Yeah, I actually agree. He's a troll. He wants to say dumb shit and then not get questioned on it. Like, he has to hold this. Like, say for example, that is where you said GM is. He's put him in D. He knows what he's doing, bro. He put him in the same tier list at the same level as D all the way G. He's got Finn in question mark, sure, but he's got Jason and Toya there as well.
Also, the guy, you know, with the app play guy with the glasses, right? If you go down to the right next to him, that's Mad Mike. He's a content creator that I know that's been up and coming. He's been helping new people get into the game.
Mad Mike he ain't up and coming, bro. I came in at the same time as Mad Mike.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying from knowing him, like I didn't know him until I was trying to do Tekken, right? Because in that case, some of the niggas that's in question mark, I got more videos than most of them niggas that year of Tekken 8.
Yeah, Mad Mike is a good content creator. I watch his videos. He's definitely he's blown up. Like he's doing really, really well.
Mike's button check there.
That's what I was saying. Like button check to me would fall into the same category as Max. Not because they do the same kind of content, but because they're all-purpose fighting game channels. Max covers everything. He's not a Tekken content creator. Button check is not a Tekken content creator channel. I would go as fast. I would say my I shouldn't be there. I stopped really covering Tekken content. It's been like a good 6 months maybe since I've done anything meaningful for Tekken. I would remove myself from there. Like I'm gonna come back into it when Yujiro comes out, but for now, I'm just doing other stuff, playing Virtua Fighter. So I probably don't deserve to even be an S. To be honest with you, Main Man not being an S plus is a little bit weird to me. I know people have their gripes with Main Man, and obviously I had my beef with him, but he is kind of the top of the food chain when it comes to Tekken.
Yeah, he when the new patch dropped, he had that shit up in 40 minutes, and it was edited for it was like 40 minutes, a couple hours, and that shit was edited. So he already had a game plan as a content creator, and this is no problem. See, now I woke up because I was gonna take a nap, but now I'm pissed because people. The problem with FGC niggas is niggas do not know how to look at content from an objective lens. They just going by beef and random bullshit and justifying the content creator. They do this shit to Mike all the time on Twitter. They be like, Mike Hollow is a fucking scum to the FGC. He needs to go. They treat that nigga like technicals. But then if you watch a stream, and for the most part, it's civilized, it's broken down, and everybody's talking about the talking points, he's not just doing it to just say a stance and call a day, right? He got evidence and backup too, right? You know? And that's why it's corny to me. Because, like, all right, if I had to be honest, Tekken creators, right? Whatever, however you feel about him, Skunk not being an S when he been fueling the community with memes almost daily for the last 5-6 years, maybe even more, and just basic S is stupid. Tento, when he edits, his shit trends, right? Majin Obama is on the list, and I'm like, well, Majin Obama has contributed in ways, regardless of how you feel about him and shit like that. He does make Tekken video. Why the fuck is Low Tier God on this list? I just realized it. I see. If I was fighting GM, I'm on his side. Yeah. And you know what? Moonsault, that nigga play Yoshimitsu. Fuck him. I'm on fucking fighting GM side. All right.
If I'm being honest, right? Because obviously I had a falling out with Tendo when the whole King J situation happened. Yeah. But I can be honest and say I would put Tendo's content in S plus. I think he in terms of like Tekken content, Tendo's a great Tekken content creator. He's one of the best ones that we have in Europe. Skunk as well. I've never had a problem with Skunk. I know he was involved in that whole situation, but Skunk is 100% S plus. I don't think that's debatable.
Yeah,
I don't think that's debatable at all. Skunk is at the top of Tekken content creators because he's literally creating original stuff, like purely original, really entertaining, very engaging. Who else is on here that should be higher? Has Osanuti come back?
I don't think so.
Because Osanuti would be top tier. He would be in the top tier, but I don't know if he's come back. So this is a 2026 content creator tier list. I don't know why he would be there, but historically, I would put him in S plus. I don't understand. Maybe Fighting GM's got a point. Maybe we were quick to jump the gun. I don't know why. Why is
Markman engagement farming?
Why is Mark?
He's engagement farming. He wants people to talk about it. He wants people to answer questions. He wants it on people's streams. He wants people to comment.
He said, y'all relax. Y'all are just no, but shit like this is like not okay. Let me explain this, right? Like, all right, and this could sound like self-glaze. Imagine somebody did this for the anime game community. Bitch, if I wasn't an S, I'm cooking your ass because I know your content ain't even a sliver of mine, right? And it's like I get the fun, like for fun, but then like when people ask you why did you place somebody else down there? If you go back to the tier list, Rack was in question mark. Nigga, he has some of the one reasons why a lot of this fighting game shit trends, regardless of not Tekken trends.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about for the culture, cool. If you want to talk about it for the content, he also deserves that.
Yeah.
If it's on you as a content creator to not take the bait, okay, yeah.
Incorrect. No. No, it's not about not taking the bait. It's about play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Right.
All fucking GM is doing is he's going, you want to farm me for engagement? Here's my engagement. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, I want to speak on that a little bit because I hear this from people all the time. It is definitely not in the contract or whatever people think it is to not take the bait. If you say something stupid about me online, I have every right to retort, and I should. I believe you should. I know that me and C4 say it all the time, but if we like playing in the mud. If you're going to bring up our names, I'm not saying that Moonsault's done this to me, I'm just talking in general. If you bring up my name in a derogatory way and it's unsubstantiated, we're going to play in the mud. Pause. That sounds mad.
And maybe a lot of y'all don't see it like that. I agree with y'all actually, right? Because somebody used to do this years ago. And that's when people started knowing who I was when like the first Demon Slayer came out. And like I don't like to overglaze myself or act like I'm like the best in the world because there's always things I can do better. I could be the best in like for content creation. At the end of the day, it's all fun. It's fun and games, and for some people, it's a business. But when you look at it in many ways outside of that, it's all competition because you want to be seen. The same way we go to tournaments, sweat, lab, and do other stuff like that. It's the same thing with content creation. You know what I'm saying?
I understand what people are saying when they're saying it's just a fun tier list, but here's the problem with what Moonsault's done, right? Moonsault is not a small content creator anymore, right? All the other content creators know who he is. Everybody in the Tekken scene knows who Moonsault is. I think more people know Moonsault than they do other big content creators because of the nature of Moonsault's channel. So he has some real influence. So when you're creating a tier list like this to people that maybe do this full time or they put their back into it and they're very passionate about it and there's no explanation on it, they're going to feel a certain type of way. Yes, is it a first world problem? 100%. But at the end of the day, if you make a tier list about people and you put it online, they have every right to sit there and talk about it and criticize it and even get annoyed at you. You can't sit there and go, it's just for shits and giggles. You forfeit that right when you put people's names on a tier list. I don't think I'm being unfair. I'm not mad at Moonsault. I'm not mad. He gave me a good placing. I think I don't deserve it, but I ain't mad at him. Even if he gave me a low placing, I wouldn't care. It's whatever. It's a tier list. Nothing's going to change over here if I get put in fucking C tier. But I understand why some people would get annoyed. It's completely understandable.
Yeah. And like thinking about it, right? In a way, the tier list is one of those things like, yeah, you can take it for fun, but you got to realize from a content creator perspective, you see the tier list, right? You're like, oh, it's fun, but then people have a perception of me. Why is my content, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is my, like, let's say, and I don't have beef with this person or anything like that. This is an example, right? How is my content not as good as Ninja Killer? You know what I'm saying? Or how is my content not as good as K-Swiss? You know, okay, Wiz. I keep whatever the fuck his name is. But literally, cool. Like, why am I not in the same tier as up there? So yeah, it could be all fun and games, but you see a tier list and be like, damn, I do as much work as one other character or another creator on here, and I'm in fucking question mark tier versus the nigga that do the same thing that took ideas and came to me about it and plus S. People gonna look at it a certain type of way. It's like, damn, I'm getting compared to people like that. It's the same thing. Go ahead.
I don't think I don't want anyone to get the wrong idea. I'm not saying he shouldn't do it. I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting because he has gotten to the level of influence where people will pay attention to this. Like the post has got almost 100,000 views, so people obviously care about his opinion. But I think that when you do things like this, you need to be prepared that there's going to be some blowback. People are going to have questions. And if you don't answer the questions, then obviously people are going to start talking. So like I said, not offended at all. You guys already know it's pretty difficult to offend me. I wouldn't even be offended because I got a good placing anyway, so it wouldn't make sense for me. But I completely understand why Fighting GM might have gotten ticked off looking at this. And I understand why other people would have. And they have every right to push back. I feel like that's not fair.
Like, I'm not even trying to hate, you know. The dude next to like the Marcus guy with the hat, right? I saw people hate on him on Twitter, right? So him putting him there, just getting rage, but to get reactions out of people that don't like him because people gonna see it and get pissed off about it. You get what I'm saying? He say, and why are we taking tier list so seriously? It's not necessarily a thing about seriously, but from a content creator perspective, I'll be honest. I'm looking at King J placement, and I call bullshit because most of these niggas wouldn't be here without them Tekken 7 guys at King J. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is that we're not okay. I feel like sometimes I say things and I'm not explaining it properly, or I'm speaking another language. I feel like I was
super clear. Yes, you was. I understand what you came from.
We're not mad.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily mad. I'm just like, why?
Yeah, we're not mad. We're not angry. We're not pissed off. We're not about to start flaming Moonsault. That's not what I'm doing. I'm saying that Moonsault's made a tier list and people are going to talk. That's how it works. That's all I'm saying. That's it. No one's mad here. No, I didn't crash out about Trunks. You guys, I promise you, you have not seen me crash out. You haven't seen me crash out. My crash outs are awful. Okay? They're awful.
So Moonsault said he'd come up. He said Moonsault said he was coming up in a minute. But like, for example, like it's just like in the first place, like I just don't get the thing. Like the creators in the space, like imagine if Maximilian did it and one day he was like, I'm gonna review every fighting game channel on YouTube. People that have covered fighting games. And if I saw that shit and he put me in like C tier, nigga, I'm gonna be hurt. Fuck is you talking about? I'm just okay. No, nigga.
I mean, I wouldn't be hurt, but I understand why people
being put in C tier from a Maximilian content creator tier list is like going O2 at a tournament. Nobody want to go through that. That's how I look at it. Like you, Mike, I'll be honest, you the homie, but I'm like, fuck, how the fuck is he getting 300 plus viewers a stream? Right? You know? And in my head, I'm like, let me try to make the stream better. Because I see my other homies doing good.
Your streams get a lot of views.
I mean, I know they do, but I know that like one thing I've had a problem with sometimes is that sometimes with community building, I'm very bad at it. That's one of my weaknesses when it comes to it. I've gotten recently better this year, but the way you do things is just very streamlined. Like you do StreamYard, you know. I'm just a very competitive person when it comes to like the video and editing type of things and stuff like that. Because number one, you shouldn't even compare yourself to other content creators, especially ones that got editors, right? Because they can put out shit faster than you.
Yeah, I ain't got no editors. The reason I ain't got no editors is because sometimes
you don't like editing.
No, I like doing my own videos. Like I think the fun in content creation is creating your own content. Like I don't want to give my content to someone else to create. And also the things that I cut out of the videos would probably get me cancelled on Twitter.
Somebody else edited, yeah.
Yeah, because they'll be like, "Well, what did he just say?" Because sometimes I'll say things. I'll be like, "How do I want to word this?" And I'll sit there and I'll talk. Or like when I was living at my mum's house, someone will walk in. Like Eddie would walk in, effing and blinding in Spanish, and I don't know if YouTube terms of service picks up Spanish slurs. So I'm like, okay, I can't put this in because my fucking family are in the back cussing out in Spanish.
Oh,
so
funny enough. The comment, course of death. So you ain't got a word. You talk down about Vegeta and Ride Gohan. Comedy gonna carry you. First of all, y'all know I was fucking trolling. Vegeta's my favorite character. It's just the middle of the month. I didn't get to troll Dragon Ball niggas yet.
Moonsault's setting up his camera and mic in the back. Whilst he's doing that, I just want to hear a bit more.
Moonsault's coming?
Yeah, he's in the back. He's in the back right now.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, we'll hear what he has to say. I just want to watch a bit more of this to see where it goes before he gets in here.
And see which streamers on there, and whoever puts the most hot dogs in their mouth is gonna be S tier.
What'd I just say?
Oh wow, look at this Jack player. He's so good with the pressure. I started playing Tekken back then in Tekken 3 on Dreamcast. But yeah, Moonsault Slayer, Tekken 3 wasn't on Dreamcast. Well, I thought it was on Dreamcast because I played a bootleg copy that I saw at GameStop. Okay, so let's see another match.
Get ready for the next battle.
Now I'm playing a lead player. Oh my god, fighting GM must think something about this lead player. Maybe I'll talk about fighting GM at least 8 times in this video.
Fuck is going on?
Apparently, fighting GM thinks Lee Chalan is the worst character in the game. But I think I'm gonna play this lead player. And
is this just how it goes? Is he just does he not?
Incredible. I played before.
I guess so.
If I'm being honest,
In other news,
it is the video structure. It is this video. It is Moonsault's video structure, low key. A little bit more editing. A little bit more editing. But it do come off like.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I hear.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So a couple of things. One, the tier list is just for fun. If anybody's offended, you're a crybaby and cry harder. Two, I know that people will be upset about being on the tier list. If that's the case, then so be it. Like, I understand what comes with that. 3, fighting GM. He's mad. He's angry. So be it. He'll get better soon. You guys have any questions?
How do you hold position 1 and position 2? That doesn't make any sense. The first one was, oh, you're mad where I put you, crybaby. And the second one, you went, well, I understand why you'd be mad.
I mean, yeah, get mad, bro. So what?
But which one?
There was people who was saying like they wish they were at it, and it's like if you were at it, bro, and then you're upset about that, then so be it.
Yeah,
wait, which one? Wait, no. He's done it again. He gave 2 answers. Is it if you put someone in B? Is it a case of cry harder, or I understand?
I'm not tripping if someone's angry. If someone's angry, then that's on them. They have the full right to be angry. But it's like I don't care. Like you guys aren't gonna, I don't know, do whatever you want. I did.
Okay, so you're not mad at like Moonsault? Sorry, not Moonsault. At GM's video because he's just
no. I think GM. There's deeper things there with GM. Why he made the video and whatnot. It's deeper than that, but I think GM, he gets angry a lot, and I think that he has to control his anger a little bit, and he shouldn't let people on the internet upset him. He shouldn't get rage baited.
Is that GM in your tier list in A?
Yeah, he's in A tier. Why is he crying?
So you are saying GM gets angry, but you're provoking him by putting him in your tier list, and then saying you shouldn't get angry whilst trying to make him angry.
The internet is going. No. I'm not trying to do anything.
Well, you are. You're trying to make fun of him. You said it's a fun tier list, but you're trying to make fun of him.
Nope. No placement was done with the intent to cause harm. No,
I didn't say harm. I said make fun of.
So every person on this tier list is just on here for random reason.
It's my tier list. It's on there for.
No, answer the question. You didn't answer the question.
Don't lecture me.
Yeah, you can't answer. Yeah. It's like he just gave it to him. He wants to say things without accountability.
Because he came in the call and said bullshit for the last 5 minutes. Yeah. That's literally what he did. It's like
5 minutes.
All right, well, let me ask a question then. So I DM'd Moonsault the other day because I wanted to ask him about each person. Like, what's the rationale? Not because I was offended or anything. Obviously, I got a nice placement. But because I was curious, like, why would you put each person in each place? I think that's what maybe that's what C4 is asking. Like, why is GM in that particular position? Like, what was your reasoning?
Well, I just wanted to place everyone where I felt they should go. It's completely opinion. It's completely just, you guys could disagree with this and you guys could disagree with that. It's not going to be a perfect tier list. There's mistakes in this tier list and there's mistakes in previous tier lists. It's not a perfect tier list. I mean, if you guys want to make a perfect tier list, and you could do it yourself. If you guys,
that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. That's not my question is that, like, obviously GM is upset about the placement. What I'm asking is, what is the reasoning for putting GM in like towards the end of A?
You know what? GM kind of shot himself in the foot. He is for some reason dying on the hill of Lee is not strong. he kind of like has this reputation of just downplaying Lee. And I personally don't understand that because he's not a competitive player anymore. He just plays for fun. He sits in like player match and he does viewer matches all day. So why would you ever defend the balance of a character if you're not a competitive player? So him going on this long like journey of trying to defend Lee, it doesn't make any sense. And I think that hurt his content and the trajectory because he was doing really good until he just died on his hill of defending Lee. And his reputation is shot for it. Is that incorrect?
Do you think
do the chat?
Yeah,
I
think that's incorrect because Finn doesn't play competitively, but Finn would say a character's good or bad, right?
Finn hasn't uploaded that recently, so that's why he's in question mark. Because I was wondering, like, I want to see more out of Finn. I want to see some more videos, some more ideas. He hasn't uploaded that recently, so that's why his question mark is for people who's been kind of like they're gone, they quit, or they're just slowing down on their content a little bit.
Okay, but Finn did do that. So would you say Finn, someone who doesn't compete, shouldn't talk about a character being good or bad?
I think you can do whatever you want, right? But I'm saying it's kind of stupid. Like I never defend Yoshimitsu because I'm not a competitive player. Why would I defend Yoshimitsu and how powerful he is? Whether or not Yoshimitsu is buffed does not change the way that I play the game at all. So you can defend a character being powerful. You could do whatever you want. But I'm saying, from my perspective, it doesn't make any sense. Why would you?
So you think it doesn't make sense when Finn says a character's weak or good?
No. You can talk about balance. I talk about balance. But I'm saying dying on the heel of your character doesn't make sense.
Didn't you lose to the lead player on TikTok?
I lose.
That was a crazy pivot, but okay.
No, the reason why I asked that was because it's like you rated a content creator for one opinion being like weird. I feel like that's disingenuous to like a whole influencer list because everybody on has had probably something questionable that you probably didn't agree with before, right?
What TikToker?
What's his name?
I mean, well, I don't know. That's all I really have to say. Like the tier list is just for fun. It's just opinion, and if you're mad about it, you have a right to be mad about it. But I also think, it's kind of soft. Like I watched Fighting Jim's video. Someone told me about it when it popped up, and I was like, he's this mad. I was like, God, he's this mad.
He's lucky it wasn't me. Shit.
I mean, I think you guys being mad is content yourself. You guys can, if you guys are content creators, you can go out there and make some I hate Moonsault videos too. Like, be a content creator, bro. Do that.
Don't you think it's weird that you're saying you're critiquing people's either content or their personalities, whatever, and you're saying, oh, it's weird if you get mad, but now they're doing the same thing to you.
Well, I say weird a lot. It's just the way that I speak, but I don't actually mean weird. So that's my own personal flaw. I use weird a lot in places that don't belong.
Okay, I'm guessing you mean weird as in like, why would you care? Not like weird as in they're like a weirdo.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you're saying, why do they care? Sure, but why would you care about the response that you're getting?
No.
Because you're talking about them.
No. I don't care. I don't care at all. I watched Fighting Jim's video, and I was went back to playing Fortnite after. I was having a great time. I don't care. I'm saying that you guys can have whatever opinion on it that you want, and I'm okay with that. Like it, hate it, whatever. Like I accept that. Like you think I made this tier list without knowing that people could get angry? I know people could get angry. I know people could get happy. So
when we asked you earlier, why did you play somebody? You said don't lecture me, bro.
With everything that I do, I know can possibly upset someone, and I just have to make the decision of whether or not I still want to do it. And obviously, the tier list is there, right?
Yeah, no, I get that. I just think it's a bit coke to say that you don't care when you've come on here to defend yourself. That's not an action of someone.
No. Well, what am I defending myself against?
You haven't answered a single question in 10 minutes you've been here.
Yeah. No, I'm asking Yapinator. What am I defending myself against?
Well, you're defending when we've been asking you why did you place these people in each spot, that's you defending where you put those people. And then when Yaya asked you a question, you said don't lecture me.
Wait. You guys asked me where I put them, and
You defended it, yeah. You defended why you put them in a spot. Is that not a defense?
Oh, you guys are doing the kind of like, you know,
Words mean
I-
words, yeah. That's what I'm doing. I'm using words and hoping that they translate, yeah.
well, if you ask me a question and I answer, it's not really a defense. I mean, you asked me where did I place the people, where I placed them, and then I answered the question.
Yeah, this. Okay. I mean,
All
this is very simple. If this was about characters,
hey,
it would
Mike,
be the
do you
same
have any
thing.
questions for me? These two guys are just like rage baiters. They're just like, I like
that's the defense I'd go to as well.
That's C4, right?
That's a good deflection. I love him. He's kind of smart.
No. I actually like
kinda
C4.
smart.
I like C4. I really like, honestly, bro. Like I really do. Like I like you, and I like the way that you talk. It's like very, you know, I'm on to you, buddy. But look, hey, Mike Kylo, do you have any?
No, I originally messaged you because I wanted to like talk about the tier list. I thought it'd be interesting to talk about, but you said that you had nothing to add, so I was like,
well, yeah,
right.
I don't really have anything to add, bro. Like I know some people will be angry, some people will be happy.
no, it's not that. It's not that. It's like
Can you at least answer this question about one content creator then?
No,
I'll leave you alone.
Hold on. Let me finish my question. Like what I messaged you for, the reason I was saying, oh, do you want to come on stream and talk about it, is that I think it's completely fine to make a tier list. Like I'm not offended. Like I would never get offended if I didn't even end up on it. I wouldn't care. But because you made the tier list, I was very curious about your rationale for each placement. So the reason I messaged you was like I was going to ask you, can we walk through your rationale for each person and give it like a detailed breakdown of why you put this person there and why you put this person there, just for conversation's sake, not to get you in a gotcha.
Well, the thing about the tier list is that it was very difficult to do placements because like I kind of wanted to put Joe Budden in S+, wanted to put Harada in S+. I wanted to put a lot of people in a lot of places. And at a certain point, like, you know, when you're moving around this many names, obviously all of these guys are great. There's so much great work. And a part of me do feel bad for putting them on the tier list, but, you know, I have to see the fun side of it. You know, I have to not take it so seriously myself and just be like, this is because think about it, right? This is 100 people. And so many of these people were not here last year. Joe Budden, Buns, so many people were Crispy Chloe not here. And that's another reason why I feel like doing it too, is because like, you know, you can see the progression of who's showing up. You know, you guys are debating which players should be where. And I think that's amazing, right? Because you're highlighting the good work that everyone's doing. And that's really just what I wanted to do. I just wanted to put my ideas out there. And then you have all of these discussions where people are like, I should be here. This person should be there. You guys we're talking about the one person from EU who's like one of the best. And it's like, I was listening to that and I agree. I think that person should be S tier. So it's like this tier list, it's not serious. It's just for fun. And it's just a way of like trying to shine a light on creators and what they're doing. And if I put someone low, hopefully they'll take it to heart. But if they do, then I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to ask you. Like for me, it was not a case of like I'm angry at the tier list is out. It's just for me, it was just another thing to talk about. It's just interesting to hear someone's take on certain content creators. Because like for example, when I saw Main Man not at the top, even I was confused because I was like, isn't he like considered the top dog? But I guess you have a different
well, the thing
criteria.
about Main Man is that he took that couple of month-long break and he was playing Dead by Daylight or what league? What he was playing some other game. And you know, that's, you know, when you're highlighting a year and then a content creator takes like a 2-3 month break, you do have to try to consider that, right? But I do think Main Man is S, or S+. I do, right? Like that's the thing.
Why did you put me in S? I've stopped making Tekken content for a little while now.
Well, this is kind of like I was going to put you lower. This is the thing about you is that we were talking about you like kind of moving on from, because like when I was making the tier list, I was like, he's not even doing the tech. He's not talking about Tekken at all, right? But looking back on the past year, you were definitely leading the charge with the beef sets, with the commentaries, with the podcast, and that could not be, you know, you got to give props for that. Like the whole beef set first to 10, like the Mike Hollow kind of should be credited with that. Like the resurrection of it in season 2. So that's why you're high. But the reason why I place you a little bit lower on the high side is because you have moved away from Tekken.
Yeah,
that's fair. Are you buying this, Mike?
Am I buying it?
Yeah, you buying what he's selling?
Well, I wouldn't put myself in there at all because I think if the logic
this is last year though, right?
Oh, I thought this was for this year.
Well, because it says 2026, so it's kind of like, but
hold on. Oh my god, you just lift the bullshit out of my eyes. When we were talking about Finn, you said about Finn currently. If this was last year, Finn was constantly doing content last year. No?
Yeah, he was constantly doing it.
But look, the thing is that this tier list covers. So I kind of did it after. First time I did it after Evo. After Evo, and then that's kind of like the mark. It's like, so after Evo, a little bit after I do it. So yeah, you could say that I put Finn in the wrong spot. You could say that because like he was very hard on it and he pulled off at the very end. But
I'm out of this conversation. He just lied to me and then he tried to correct his lie.
Wait. Jay and Del are coming as well. I think Del was a Moonsault.
He literally just lied to me saying, well, Finn hasn't done content for a month, but then come to find out that this wasn't made recently.
But that's the thing though. Like it's not gonna be a perfect tier list, right?
I'm gonna watch that GM video a couple more times to get the views up.
You could look at this tier list through and through and find gaps in it, right? That's just like that's the thing. Like I'm not saying that this is incorrect. This is if I was to do this same tier list right now, it would look different. So it's like, yeah, bro, you guys could pick it apart and find problems, but I just want to do it for fun. That's what it goes back to, is fun. And what you were saying about me being a big content creator and kind of casting judgment on everyone could kind of hurt them. I mean, I understand that, but at the same time, like all I could do is hope that people don't take it that way. If they do take it that way, then it's okay. What do you think, King Jay?
Wasn't there like a video? Sorry, Jay. Can I go real quick? I just got a real short question. Real quick one. Wasn't there a thing about the main man talking about your content and everyone saying that's not fair because you can do harm to Moonsault from what you say about his content? Wasn't that a thing that happened?
Did I make that argument? Or are you saying that people make that argument in general?
I don't think you made the argument. I think people made it for you. Am I right, Mike?
Yeah, main man insulted a bunch of content creators. He might have been having a bad week and he just started insulting loads of people. Moon was included in that. And one of the arguments was that main man's, because he's the largest Tekken content creator, anything he says can have some negative ripple effect on smaller creators.
Yeah, I'm not saying that Moonsault made the argument. I'm saying that Moonsault was in that argument, right? And I agreed. I don't think someone with that platform should do that. But yeah, that's fine. That's all I wanted to say. Sorry, Jay.
What's going on, everyone on the panel? What's going on, chat? What's going on, Mike? It's been a long time. You know what it is already. King Jay.
I spoke to you yesterday, bro. I spoke to you this morning. You forget.
Hey, King Jay, quick question. The last time we spoke, you were talking about you were kind of just like wondering what the future of your content was. Are you still like locked in on Tekken, or are you branching out?
I mean, I stream hours of Tekken. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, yeah, I still play the game, but it's not my, like, obviously it'll be my content on my channel, but I don't want to be King J _TK. So you know what I'm saying? It's not going to be just Tekken. I've started branching out more into Fatal Fury. I started branching more. I've been streaming Street Fighter now. I do want to start getting more over to like Dead or Alive, Virtual Fighter, and all of those stuff as well. Tekken is just it's not working, bro, for no one. Like the viewership has dropped for everyone. If you look at like, okay, maybe the main man's the only one that's kind of, I don't even know if he's even maintained it. Like, bro, everyone's views are dropped. Like
even VDX.
VDX's ones are dropped. If you see streams, it just the numbers are dropped. Everyone's views are dropped. I've tried to look at like, I wanted to see, as a content creator, you look at like, okay, so what's this person doing? What's that person doing? And yeah, everyone is dropped. I'm not saying it's significantly dropped, but it has dropped from, the peak time. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
So-
definitely noticeable. Yeah.
Yeah, so like even like tournaments, like if you don't want to take my word for it, even the tournaments, have a look at the tournaments, look at like the viewership for the tournaments. It's not the same. It's dropped in significantly since season 2 had more viewership. Like season 3, it's even more lower. And I think from season 2 is when it started to drop. But
Yeah, I seen one tournament had like 200 viewers. I was like, God.
yeah, it's dropped. But I wanted to just say like obviously I looked at this list and obviously where I think there is a bit of BS in there. Personally, this is also I cannot say, yeah, you're wrong for saying this and you're wrong for saying that. It does say my at the start of it. So I think anyone that's giving you any stick for it, they can't really do that. That's your personal list. But what I do want to say is when you put Mike a bit, like I know that you, Joe Budden and you, Mike, this ain't listed in like numbers, is it? So like it says S tier, but it's not like first is the
Ordered.
main man, second. It's not ordered, is it?
I thought it was.
The S section is not necessarily ordered. The A section, I mean, it's loosely ordered. It's loosely ordered because like I was going back and forth with moving people around. Like knee in particular was all over the place in the S section. So I guess I would say no, it's not in order because I tried to put it in order, but nah, there's multiple different variations of this.
Okay, so the reason why I asked this is because if you and you said last year, so now it's opened up a whole different argument now. Because if we're talking about last year, I'm not even talking about myself. I would say Mike would be S+. And the reason why I'm saying that, and there's no glazing or any of that stuff, the reason why I would say that is because there was a time when season 2 of Tekken 8 was boring. And when you looked at it, everyone was talking about the beef sets. Everyone loved that. That's something Mike created.
Yeah,
right.
I agree.
The beef sets were there. Joe Budden is now run with it, and everyone's watching his channel. So you can't say that like, oh, okay, like yeah, like Mike is down there, and then like all these other creators at the top, cool. But then there's
some people change the trajectory. Yeah, I agree. Like I was really debating about putting Joe, Mike, main
Joe
man. Like
Joe should be S+. If I'm being honest, Joe should be S+.
I was thinking about it. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah, I think the main man should be S+ because no one like what the main man has done.
Okay, I have a question for you guys because this is what I was thinking. This is what I was dealing with, right? So I didn't want to have 2 rows of S+. You see how it's only 1 row of S+? So
Yeah.
I was like, I just wanted to be that row. So who do you guys think should be taken out of there then?
But the thing is, listen, I'm not here today, bro. It's 2020.
What a smart fucking answer.
I'll do it.
That's why I made the tier list.
No, I'll do it. I'm happy to do it. I don't mind.
Look. This is why I made the tier list.
Hold on. You don't keep cutting me. I just want to say something. And C4, this is not a PR answer, so stop it.
No. Sorry, I wasn't trolling. This is the answer because I feel he's trying to drag you into this crazy mess about tier list and people and personality. So you say
everyone's
good,
afraid to do a
answer.
tier list, which is why I did it. You guys are so afraid to say one person should go down. That's why I did it.
I do not.
Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike.
All right, Mike. You go then. You go. You do it.
I'll tell you.
Thank you.
I'll tell you. The first person that sticks out to me is Maximilian. Maximilian is an S+ content creator. Like he's the number 1 fighting game content creator. But if you're talking about Tekken specifically, I don't know how you could put Max in S. He's not a Tekken content creator.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
No. So Max would come out of S for me. I don't know some of the profile pictures on here. TNS, for example, TNS is a tournament, right? It's not. They're not content creators.
Yeah. So the reason why I put TNS there is because I just love what they're doing for the pro scene. They're giving these guys an opportunity to compete weekly, and I see all of these guys streaming, and their titles is titled TNS or competing for TNS. And I personally just love what they're doing for the players. So I personally just wanted to give them that spot. And then for Maximilian,
that's fine.
And then Maximilian,
I got so many questions, you know.
And then for Maximilian, Maximilian is a general content creator, like general what's called, right? But whenever he covers Tekken, I personally think he does a very good job of capturing what the players feel and what they're going through. So I put my.
But I was gonna say, like, the same criteria that I'm using for Max is the same that I would use for myself.
Mhm.
I'm not a Tekken content creator, right? I know there was a time where it was primarily Tekken, but if you look through my channel, it goes through phases, right? Right now we're in the VF phase, but I was Tekken previously. Before that it was MK, and before that it was Soul Calibur. It's always changes on my channel. So I would remove myself from this because I think I did have a good run in season 2 of the beef sets, but it's no different for when Max does like a really big VF event and it gets loads of eyes on it. You wouldn't say he's the #1 VF content creator. You would just say he contributed heavily to the scene in that particular moment, but you wouldn't call Max a VF content creator. So I would remove myself for that reason as well. I wouldn't even put myself in this tier list.
I don't agree.
I think I had a good run, and I've got plans to come back to Tekken when Yujiro's out. I've got a whole idea of things that I want to do on stream, but I'm gonna be dipping in and out. Like I'm gonna be doing other things. Max is the same. Max does a lot of Final Fantasy, does a bit of Tekken, does a bit of Street Fighter. He's not one type of influencer for a fighting game.
Okay, but sorry, Moonsault. Let me just jump in on this one.
Okay.
You don't need to be like he's saying Tekken 8 influencer. So it's not like, oh, you have to be just strictly Tekken 8. Like, and obviously your content that you done for Tekken 8, because I thought it was this year. If you said if it was for this year, you have a valid argument there because you haven't really been doing that much for Tekken 8 this year. But last year, you was doing like, you know, the thing where you was doing survival mode where we had 3 lives. Bro, no one's doing that type of stuff on stream. You had the stuff where you had the beef sets. You was getting, you had it like it was a WWE pay-per-view. No one was doing that. And it created such an atmosphere. And to be honest with you, this is stuff that I was excited to see. Because right now, since that's been gone, bro, it's been dead. Like, everyone is streaming. That's why I was looking at this list and I was trying to figure out, like, obviously, I'm looking and I'm saying, what creative content has some of these guys done that is made them, some of them that in S, I'm confused. And I wanted to, like, I'm not going to say names. I just looked and I was just like, what have they done?
Let's say names. Otherwise, we can't really have a discussion.
This is the thing, right?
This is one of the toxic, bro. This is one of the reasons. This is funny because, bro, I remember when I was here and I was saying Yaya done shit content. Everyone said you can't say that.
Exactly.
Why are we allowed to do it now with a tier list? This is insane.
Because we're not saying that anyone's shit here. Like Max is a far better content creator than I'll ever. Hold up, 1 second, Del. Max is a far better content creator than me.
Than that, bro.
Like he's a far better content creator than me. But we're just critiquing Tekken content. So like, if there's a critique, no one's being insulted. I would never insult any of these guys in the S rank. I think they're all better content creators than me. But
I wasn't insulting Yaya when I said his content was shit.
All right, cool. Who's that?
Hey, can I
let me say one thing?
Yeah, I want to hear Del. Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to say one thing. Like, I'm being quiet and not trying to jump in too much. I'm just letting people talk. But C4, this whole thing of you saying shit content is not the same. Because I was actually in the stream when Moonsault was making this, and there was a deliberate decision to go as low as B rank. So he was saying everyone on this list I rate was what he was saying. So I don't know if it's fair to have the parity of saying that the list is equal to you saying someone else's content is shit. Like, that's just, it's a different spectrum. You can call it cope, but you wasn't there when the list was being made. I was.
Bro, okay, sorry. You're right. I can tell you why it's cope without being there. One, when you have tier lists of characters, you have like S, A, B, and C. And when you put a character in C, in comparison to other characters, that character is unplayable, unviable, shit, useless. That's how most tier lists go. Look at any Street Fighter 6 tier list. They don't go all the way down to F to say the character is useless.
Let me give you a counter to that. Because one, you just made your personal spectrum the global spectrum. You basically just said, this is what I see. If I make a list of S rank girls from S rank to B rank, there's going to be no busted girls on there. I promise you. All of them are going to be viable. So this whole thing of you put someone in C rank and it means that they're garbage, unplayable, rubbish. Like, I'm telling you, I was there for the stream, and he said everyone on this list I basically rate on some level. And you're saying, no, it's cope.
You're going to buy that cope, bro. You work in corporate. You're going to buy these lies. This guy told me to my face that Finn was there because he hasn't uploaded in a month, but he made the video when Finn was uploading. And then he's got Michael Murray and B. Are you telling me that You guys like Michael Murray as a content creator.
I like Michael. I like Michael Murray.
Evo that streams once a year.
Bro,
Hello?
It's mad hypocritical. It is mad.
Call the other one.
Here is the issue.
Telling me it's raining, bro.
Here is the issue of what you're saying is the content creation ranking. What? First of all, this is hilarious that we're arguing about this, but the issue is that you can feel that Michael Murray is like still a contributor to Tekken as a whole, and separate that from him being like a garbage person. I still feel
didn't
like
say he was garbage. I was asking his content though. I said is his content good, or would you say his content shit?
I think there's content. If it depends on what you rate it as, because I could see the fact that the fact that he's coming on and doing translations, or talking about the fact that he put in a lot of effort for that thing when he went to Thailand and was like kicking up the kickbox and shit. Like he was trying to sell the fantasy. You can make any argument you want, but that's not the point.
Make one for Evo. Then. Make one for Evo. Lie to me. Tell me Evo's a good content creator when they stream Tekken once a year.
You're actually conflating your opinion versus someone else. I'm saying someone made
that defeats the point of the tier list.
Hang on, let me finish my fucking sentence. Jesus Christ.
My bad.
Like I'm saying that if someone says I'm making a tier list and everyone I put on this tier list I rate in some way, you can't then come and say that's a lie if that's how they feel.
I can.
That doesn't make any sense.
Sorry. I can't say the opinion's a lie. I can say your criteria is a lie. You're lying to me about the criteria because Evo has less content about Tekken than Finn.
Bro, you know what?
The question mark section isn't...
No, wait. I'm gonna say something.
Can I finally say something?
Wait. No, because I wanted them to talk. Like, I don't like to cut and interrupt people.
I never got to say none. I've been waiting for 10 minutes.
You
crazy.
You go.
All right. How in the fuck is Michael Murray, Bandai Namco, and Harada not an F tier? They the reason why you niggas are here.
Harada's an A. Harada's an S.
No, I'm talking about S plus.
Oh, right.
That is all. Carry on.
I just wanted to say, Arsenal Tire is a sick content creator, but I'm sure he's taken a long break from Tekken. He don't even do anything with Tekken anymore, from what I know. So
I don't think he's uploaded.
He hasn't uploaded. So I'm confused. Like I'm trying to like.
What are you guys critiquing, by the way? Are you critiquing that the list exists, or are you critiquing the quality?
The criteria.
Okay. I understand.
It's purely opinion. So you guys can have like you guys can disagree.
I ain't finished Avatar Yo. Let me just, because I was trying to say something. It's just like
okay.
Blackheart, sick player, right? What does he do outside of get GODs? Like in terms of content,
I like.
He's funny.
No. He's funny. We're not disputing that, but we're talking about creative content here. Like getting GOD, every Tom, Dick, and Harry does that on Twitch and YouTube. Everyone is playing ranked. Yes, he's got loads of ranks that are high rank, but I'm trying to understand when you put him in this list. He's funny as well, but his main thing is streaming, and he just streams playing ranked like everyone else does. So that's why I'm trying to understand what puts him to S when he doesn't really make content like that.
Well, it's not about making content. It's about
it's an influencer test, I guess.
No. Don't help him.
All right. I'm just saying what's unwritten on the screen. On the screen, I'm seeing influencer tier list.
Yeah, you guys keep saying.
Don't help him. Let him say.
You guys keep saying content creator. You guys keep saying streamer. But this is my Tekken 8 influencer tier list.
Okay.
And it's just the people that. All of these guys I love. All of these guys, they're doing great.
You can't say that, by the way. C4 says that if you put it on the lowest rank, then that person is trash.
Wait, no. I don't even have to go that deep. You love D all the way G.
We actually squashed the beef.
Okay, cool. All right. I hope you buy that, though. I hope you buy that.
I do buy it because I was there when they squashed the beef.
Okay.
What was I saying?
You was talking about Jay was asking you about the placements.
Yeah, it's just my opinion, bro. Like you guys are going to disagree with this and disagree with that, and that's perfectly fine. I understand that. I think you guys should make a tier list yourself if you feel so strongly about it.
I'm just asking a question.
Or don't say
of, like,
anything.
'cause
You know,
you said,
I don't really care. You know.
I've already asked it. I was just saying.
No,
like,
I'm not talking to you, King J. My fault. I wasn't. Yeah, my fault. I'm just saying in general. Like, I understand that this tier list could be taken a type of way, and it's just done out of love for the game, for the content. It's just for fun, and it's not going to be perfect. It's not. Even if you guys didn't post it, if you guys went one by one with all of these, this is like 100 people. It's too difficult. It's way too difficult. But I still wanted to do it just because.
Do you know that's fine. That's
it.
fine.
It's there's no ulterior motive. There isn't trying to slander people. Like, yeah, you're gonna have to get the controversial people, or you're gonna have to get the sticky subjects. But the fact that everyone is so like, is exactly why I did it. Because, like, bro, like, we got to be able to just motivate each other, critique each other. We got to be able to meme on each other without people getting so whiny about it. Like, bro, it's not. It's an imperfect tier list from an imperfect person, and it's just that. Everyone who's getting really upset about it, then it's like, bro, okay, all right, you know. It's fine.
Who's the one? Like, so there's some creators that I don't know at this top list that I'm trying to understand. So the one,
you know, what's crazy? Oh, sorry, never mind.
No, go on.
I don't know who, because the person didn't tell me who the person was who said it, but someone on this tier list said that they do not consent to being on a tier list.
What?
That's funny. That is funny.
What's wrong with that? That's just asking someone. That's someone saying, "Don't talk about me."
No, but it's funny though. It's funny that people were like that. You know,
if somebody don't want to be talked about, they have the right to not want to be talked about.
Well, sure. You can request it, but it's kind of a silly request.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying
it just sounds silly as hell.
I mean, it is, but I'm saying
I hope you guys didn't get mad when Main Man Sweet said shit. I hope you guys didn't get mad when Main Man Sweet said shit.
I wasn't mad.
I didn't say specifically you.
I got angry when Main Man. I didn't say you can't say it. You can say whatever you want, but obviously you're gonna get a retort. Someone can request to me to not be spoken about, but my stance is, if you're putting yourself on the internet, then you're opening yourself up to scrutiny.
No one say anything to Main Man Sweden.
But that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you can do it because conversations are going to be had, just like we're having this one about the tier list. But obviously, there's going to be different reactions to different statements that are made. So I think it's fine to have a discourse, and it's fine to even get annoyed. But you can make the request as well. But being a public figure is kind of an odd thing to request.
I wish Main Man was so petty that he did this tier list, and I'd love to hear people's reaction.
But I find it funny to say this is an unconsensual tier list. That just sounds funny to me.
Yeah. If Main Man did a tier list and he put me at the bottom of it, I would be celebrating. I would be doing backflips. I want to be crying like Yappinator.
Don't try, bro.
Hey,
we are not the same. We are not the same.
We
are not the same, bro. You cried over a money match.
I'm just say,
so quiet. Stop it. Don't ever.
I'm just say, the tier list itself is bullshit, right? Because you made the shit July 15, but you said the criteria counts for last year. So you made the shit off of biasness, but you lied to us and telling us it's not off of that. And your scapegoat is, I made the shit for fun. You've been doing this shit for the last hour.
This is actually the one why I jumped in the call. Actually, I actually jumped in the call because
they're just
I just feel like everyone's just trying to jump, man. Like, and it's
I'm not trying to jump on, but
hey.
Gotchas.
I need a turn to talk. I need a turn to talk. I think if you say the tier list is shit, it's like, yeah, the tier list is shit. Or you're just saying the criteria is a bit messed up. The criteria is a bit messed up. The other part I'm just like saying is, the reason I jumped in is because I just kept on hearing you guys saying he's lying.
He did lie, though. No, dude. Oh, bro. I might have to mute. Because Dell was doing some crazy
bro,
speech.
you're being
lied,
so
bro.
PR right now, bro.
Guys, let's just get a couple things straight here. Let's wait. Hold on, Moonsault. Let's get a couple things. Let's get a couple things straight here. Okay, this goes for everyone on call and everyone in chat. Don't group me with anyone that's scared to say names. Okay, I've never been scared to say people's names on this channel. I never will be. There's nothing anyone in the Tekken community can say or do to me at any point. Secondly, I have not jumped to Moonsault. I asked Moonsault fair questions. I was not getting on to it.
I wasn't talking about you, by the way. I wasn't talking about you.
Yapinator and I don't know the other person's name. What's your name? Avatar Yaya?
Yes.
Those two. Yeah, you guys are. It feels like you're trying
He's coming up with bullshit in real time, and y'all niggas are taking it. I asked him 2 questions.
No, this is mad. He's just not even letting it talk. This is
because he's taking 30 seconds to talk. Fuck is this? Want to be a millionaire? Nigga, speak. You give this tier list for fun? Speak.
Yeah, let him talk. Chill.
No, you asked this nigga 3 questions. He deflected and said, "Oh, you guys are doing this." Fuck all that. No,
you know what? It's his list that you're trying to critique, and you won't let him talk.
I asked him direct questions. He moved around and shit like he Ultra Instinct Goku. Nigga, saying the question. Like, damn. Like, just say you don't fuck with niggas, and then you make the tier list for the fuckery of it. And then don't say, "Oh, yeah, you have never made a tier list like this." I've done this for 3 other fucking communities already. Yes, I'm mad.
Can I say something real quick, just to go with what y'all said? If Moonsault just came and said, "Yeah, I did it for shits and giggles," this would have been done so fast, bro.
Didn't I say
it's because he tried to defend the criticism. That's what I wanted to say. I'll go back to muting.
Did he not say that? I'm asking. Did he not say that at the beginning that it was just for fun?
Then he tried to defend positions. That's when he lied about the Finn thing.
I don't understand the lie bit. I'm not saying that I'm defending. I just don't understand the lie bit. What was the lie bit?
The lie bit was
I literally said the tier list is for fun, bro. And if you're getting really upset about that, then cry harder. That was like one of the first things that I said. And I said that the tier list is going to be some things that's incorrect about. I said that I couldn't get it perfect. I don't think no one could. When you're dealing with this many names, bro, you can't do it. No, I don't think so. But I think that like that's really it, bro. Like you guys are trying to draw more out of it than. And when I say you guys, I'm not talking about King J and I talk about Dell, I'm not talking about Mike. I'm talking about Yapinator and Avatar Yaya. I think Avatar Yaya is just doing it for fun. I think bro's just kind of like trolling a little bit. But Yapinator,
no, you can't. No, fuck that. Hell no. I'm not doing it for fun. I'm being dead ass. You being slow on purpose.
Yeah, sure, bro.
You know how dead ass you are right now. You're streaming playing Fortnite. You didn't even talk about Tekken because you knew you made the tier list to deflect to say earlier, "Oh, I ain't give a fuck. I just play Fortnite later." Yeah, every nigga that don't care about do that. Don't hit me with that bullshit.
Can I explain the lie to Dell and then I'll
I can't play the Fortnite new update. What?
I'm playing Fortnite as we speak. That's how I know you're deflecting.
I want to hear what people say. But also, I want you to hear what someone in the comments is like trying to be like, "Oh, Dell versus C4." It's like, no, you guys just don't know what it means to respect someone and still disagree with them. We're all going to be fine after this. It's fine. It's not that deep.
I like Yapinator. I don't know if you like me. It doesn't really matter, but I do like and respect what you do. Like, regardless of what type of trash talk we throw back and forth. And Avatar Yaya, I don't know you, but I do know, like, I do see your content from time to time. Like, I think I see you do something with Versus or Tokan. I saw a clip, but it's like, I don't have no beef with no one. I'm not gonna, like, I respect you guys' ability to critique and debate. I respect that. And even if we do get into a nitty gritty argument, you guys call me liars, whatnot, that's fine. I love it. Like, salute to you guys for doing that. But this tier list is like, it's no big deal, bro.
I wanted to ask a question. First things first, yeah. Obviously, my placement is A, and I just wanted to ask, seeing as you're here, I just wanted to know how comes my placement was A, and what could I do better as a content creator? For you to put me in S or S plus.
Wait, let me see.
Jay.
I see people in S and S plus, and I'm like, yeah, I wanted to understand.
This man's moving like Cody Rhodes.
What I want the King, and maybe this is like my own personal thing, but like I think your content could be fire, bro. Like you got connections, you got knowledge, you got so much, and it's like maybe it's on me. Maybe I just see the potential that people have, and then I just want them to be there. And it's like maybe that's me, but it's like like before I became Moonsault Slayer and I was just a content creator, I used to watch you, Main Man, Blast Islami, Eris, and a couple other guys. But like I just think that you guys can do so much. And maybe that's like overshadowing what you guys are doing now, or like not letting me see what you're doing now type of thing. You know,
but that's not really giving me an answer, because like I get it that you used to watch me, but you haven't given me an answer of what I could do better. Because you're saying you can see the potential, but like what do you like think that I could do in terms of like my content? What can I do better? Because if we're talking about last year there's different types of content that I did. We done the mukbang with Ni, which a lot of people seem to like, and I done, went to Thailand, done a mukbang with, Book. So it's like, this is content that you don't see from any other creator.
Yeah.
Everyone else that I'm seeing in this tier list, like, it's based on Tekken 8 ranked, but there's content that's been outside of the game with Tekken players. So that's why I'm asking you, like, what could I do? Like, I'm just asking you, like,
yeah, that is fair. That is fair. You definitely could have been higher, because that is like a unique type of content. You could have been higher for sure. Yeah.
But what could I do? Because there's obviously you might just not watch my content anymore, and you just think, oh yeah, he's a Tekken content creator, let's just put him somewhere random. But I'm just asking generally, like, because it's good for me to know if someone thinks that my content is not, it could be better, then I want to understand what could I do to be better, if that makes sense.
I'm trying to think of like.
I'll tell you what.
Okay.
Bring back Tag 2J. Bring back Tag 2J, bro. You move mountains.
Tag 2J. Let me talk about this. I've never spoke about this anywhere else. But Tag 2J had no sponsors, no connections, had nothing. If I brought back Tag 2J in this field, I'll lose everything.
Yeah, I actually know this because someone told me, what's his name? The one, the law player.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just like, oh yeah, you watch King J stuff, because obviously I just support everything you do, Jay. I just like watching your Twitch. You're probably the person I watch maybe the most almost out of everyone.
Oh shit, that's big enough, bro. Thank you.
But he was just like, yeah, he's calm now. But if you knew him back then, boy, problems for everybody. But I understand that can't be a sponsored person now. I understand that.
If I brought back that, the thing is, though, I'll be so real with you. The whole reason, like, Tag 2J was still there, but diluted a tad bit in Tekken 7. So that's the reason why some of these players that are competitive, they never really was fond of me, because it's like, I'll talk smack, and the fact is, I might beat them in ranked, and they just don't like the fact that I beat them in ranked, and I'll talk smack on stream. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, I can see that people don't like the fact that I can do that, and people be just chatting shit and spreading false rumors and all this nonsense. So I just said, right, you know what? Let me know. Because if you don't know me and you see, I'm saying to man, like, oh yeah, go home, man. I'll set you back to factory settings and all of this stuff.
And they don't know who you are. It looks mad.
Yeah, they're going to look at me and be like, this guy, I don't like this guy. But then some people might do. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Nothing to do.
You know what it was? I was able to think of it.
Okay.
A lot of your YouTube content revolves around like the announcement of a new character, and I think that you can do more than just that. I think you can like I think that you can do more. Like you have the ability to just like commenting on a new character or like reacting to a new character is great, but you can like you have the knowledge and you have the history and you have connections and you can like dig deeper, so that's kind of like what I was thinking is just the like this. It's a lot about like this, the character announced that character, and that's great content because like obviously new character means huge success. I'm not saying stop doing that, but I'm saying like more of like there's opportunities in between where like you can have like, you know, a really good like just idea or a discussion or something like that. And it's like with the internet and everyone being so connected, you don't necessarily have to be in person to interview people or talk with people. Like you could do it over the internet, you know? So it's just like, I don't know, something like that. Just a loose idea.
So oh, sorry, Avatar, you're gone.
I actually want to play off of his point. And I'm giving you all an idea. Take it, steal it, do whatever you want to do it. But for you, Jay, like I would like for you, if when it comes to the new characters, you can go into the history of like why people love this character and why people hate it, and you can literally go back and show why people don't like that character or do love the character. You know, I know Lord Knight does it when it comes to Guilty Gear. Whenever there's a new character coming out or a new trailer, he always has it ready, like why players strongly dislike Robokai. And that way you could talk about the history of the connection to the game, previous games, the moves that people were annoyed with, and connected to what you could probably look out for in Tekken. I gave you a fair game. But
that's actually something that you've done before, Jay, on stream. You've talked about like because you can fight with many different players. You talked about like here's what this character used to be able to do and what they can't do. So like you've actually done it, but I guess you just haven't turned it often into YouTube content. Yeah, where you're like the reason why Brian feels differently now is because he lost this move, and so you have to depend on this move. Like I've heard you talk about that stuff before, and
many times.
I think I only know because I'm watching your Twitch stream. And another critique here is that Moon, I don't think you could ever have done this Twitch, this tier list properly because you're just not watching enough people because you're busy making content. Because there's like stuff I know that King Jay's doing that I'm like, what he just said over the last 20 minutes, that could have been a whole YouTube content video of like the difference between old Yoshi versus new Yoshi, or the old this versus that, or oh, in Tekken 3 you had to do this with this character, but that's not a viable option anymore because the spacing is different now. Or I've heard all of that stuff casually, but it would be good to see that as content.
You know what? It's mad that you said that because I do long hour streams and I just don't cut nothing. It's like, oh, there's a stream, cool. Like I don't like, my personal thing is I don't like taking stuff off stream and just upload them onto YouTube. It's like if you got a live stream there, just watch the live stream. But maybe I'll be honest, a lot of creators, the content that they're creating is from their live streams. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is
portions of it. So when I'm looking at this, I'm like obviously I'm looking at them and I'm like, okay, like the content that I did last year, if we're basing on for last year, I was traveling different places. And I know you're saying I could interview the players. I did that in Thailand. I interviewed XCC. XCC has not got an interview online at all. He's the Chinese law player. And he's not allowed to have social media on the internet. But I'm the one that's gone to Thailand and interviewed him. Do you get what I'm trying to say? That's YouTube content. That's not even on a stream. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm trying to understand, like, just a bunch of things where it's just like, okay, I done that. I done the Thailand vlog, done the, Korea vlog. And again, like, you're not, the type of content that you see with me and Nee, you don't see that anywhere else. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And it's not even that I want Nee to kind of boost me up on this tier list. I'm just trying to understand, because even reaction content, all these people in S Plus do reaction content now. They never used to do it before. Do you get what I'm saying? I used to do reaction content from ages ago. Everyone on that top list. Maximilian don't even do Tekken content outside of Tekken 8 reaction stuff. So like Bob Trailer, everyone on your top list done, maybe outside of like the tournament ones like TNS and stuff, they all done reaction content on, do you get what I'm saying? Bob or Kunimitsu. So I'm just trying to understand. And even then it's like, I've even tried to do like, if we're talking about this year, I'm doing more podcast stuff in the short head office talking to Ayo Richie about Tekken. So it's like, and I'm not seeing no one else do that. And that's what I'm saying. These are things that are not on my stream. These are things where it requires a lot more effort and it's outside of the box. There's no one else really doing that type of stuff.
Jay.
I know Mike does podcasts, but I'm saying this is like actual, like with the proper mics, this and that, and in head office. Like we have to go there. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not close to me. It's not close to Richie. It's not close to Shaiko. It's not close to none of us.
Jay, I've got an idea. I've got an idea for you.
Go on.
I remember when you were saying that we should do like gym content together.
Yeah.
And I know that like I'm very hesitant to do IRL content. Like I don't really want to do it, but I know that you would. I think I've got a good idea for you.
Say it.
You know, you go to the office with Richie and Shaiko and all them, man.
Yeah.
You should do first to tens, but there should be like bets on the line because you enjoy gym content. You should be like, you know, if you get a perfect, you got to do 10 burpees in between the next fight, or you pull-ups or push-ups or whatever, and just do something where one person is just getting fucking destroyed.
I'll be down. That sounds like a good idea. I don't know if the show head off. They'll be thinking, why is this guy doing star jumps? What's going on there? Is he getting bullied? Like,
well, no. What you can do is do the first to 10. Do the first to 10. Make sure it's chalked up.
That's the South London in me. Sorry, chat. You probably don't understand what I was trying to say, but yeah.
No, I understood completely. I'm just letting
This is how you do it, right? Do the first to 10, and make sure someone is marking down how many perfects there were, how many no round browns there were, whatever it is. Then when it's finished, look at the sheet and go outside. Like make them bodyweight exercises so that you ain't gotta go to the gym. Go outside in central London with a camera, and you say to Richie, right, you lost, bro. You got 10 burpees, you got 10 basketball runs, you got high jumps or star jumps in the middle of central London.
I got a sick idea. Bro, we're both getting VSF.
I'm not doing gym content.
Me and you.
I don't like doing IRL content.
All right, bro. All right, cool. Hey,
Mike's getting shy, bro.
What if? All right, no. Look.
Bro, listen. When I don't, there's no pictures of me when I go places. Like I don't like taking pictures. I don't like doing videos or anything.
Listen, all right, cool. Let's change the game. I'm sorry, I know we're talking about Tekken. Just let's have a 2-minute pause. This is an ad break. 2-minute pause. Right. Listen. What about if we did it for Dead or Alive or Virtual Fire? So we can at least promote the next game.
You could actually promote the game that way.
That's what I'm saying. Dale, you know my bro. Come on, man. You know my
because no one else is really thinking about how they're gonna twist the content for a new game.
Oh, it's dry, bro. Everyone is playing tournament mode in Virtual Fighter, and no one's playing Dead or Alive at the minute, apart from maybe like 2 or 3 streamers. And that's no disrespect.
It's just Emery, and that's it. That's the only one I know.
That's the one I was thinking about, and maybe there might be another 1 or 2 people at the lower ranks. But either way, that's no shade. Please don't pick me out.
Yeah, sorry, I shouldn't have laughed. I didn't laugh like that. My bad.
You're a bad guy. But anyway,
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Let me mute up.
All right, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it for Dead or Alive 6 or Virtual Fighter 5. Me and you, bro. Bro, the streamer love you, bro. They love you. You're the hero, bro.
I'm not the hero.
Bro, I will be Tag 2J for these games. I promise you. Whoever does this and wants to talk smack, Tag 2J is in that cage. He's the Kurama. If you watch Naruto, I'm the Kurama. Tag 2J is in the Kurama, just on the cage like this wants to come out. Let's go.
But what are you asking me to do that at versus fight?
Bro, press ups, sit ups, burpees, whatever you want to do, bro. If you get a perfect, I'll do it, bro. I will do it, bro. I will actually play, bro. Listen, I'll actually train up.
Why?
It's one time, one first to free, bro. We'll record it, bro. It's gonna be fun. It's for fun, bro. If I end up doing press ups and whatever, that's cool. I'll hold it.
What would Vegeta say, Mike?
You know, when Jay came to my gym, he would say to me, Mike, do gym content. I was, for a whole hour, I'm not doing gym content, Jay.
Bro, chat, listen to this, yeah? We went gym for a whole hour, and I'm saying to him, bro, we should do content. We're here. Oh, I don't really want to do gym content. I'm saying, bro, we're here, bro. Me and you, we're creators, bro. We're fighting game. Like, you do other stuff as well, but, bro, we're creators, bro. Like, this is what they do. We're here. We're in the gym. Even if we done like 5 minutes, just recording some of it, bro. This guy didn't want to do it, bro. I said, bro, if I told your stream, like I'm telling you now, they would have watched that and said, right, would you not watch it? If you don't wouldn't watch it, then let me know on it. Then maybe it was a bad idea. But I think they would watch the gym content. We could have a bit of banter in between, and it would have been funny.
Well, I just don't see why someone would want to watch me work out.
No, but it's the banter in between, bro. Like,
man, might not okay, but Jay, you went gym with me, yeah? Jay was talking to me. He was talking to me. I felt like I was being rude because like when I'm in the gym, I don't talk very much. So Jay's like pitching ideas to me, and I'm just looking at him. I'm going,
Yeah, You're locked in.
And like he was like, oh, you should show them this, man. I was like, I don't think
No,
so.
he was not on it, bro. I see for he was not on it, bro. Like that, just that, but he's seeing a set. I'm like, bro, we should. But I should have bought my Osmo. We could have filmed this. It's like,
I get it. Like when I'm learning like fighting games, that's why I normally don't stream me like ladding, because I just go silent, and then every now and again I remember that the stream's there. So I get it when you're focused and you're not thinking about interacting, that you go a bit quiet and you think it's boring for the stream. I get that, but Mike sounded like a Gohan fan, bro. Vegeta would never back down from a challenge like that.
Do you get what I'm trying to say, bro? Man is saying, bro, we could do stuff like, obviously, we don't have to do it all the time. It could literally be, bro, man's doing, I don't know, like bench press, or we could be lifting up the weights. And it could be like, yeah, like we could do something like who can lift the heaviest. Bro, like I know Mike is probably, nah, you're not stronger than me, bro. But anyways, like we could have done something like we could have done something like that. You get what I'm trying to say? And then we could, it would just be content, bro. But
think about it. Think about it. At least
you can also teach people how to do stuff in the gym.
Wait, hold on.
But when you're doing the 10, like say you got to do 10 curls, you can tell people how to do the correct form. You could actually do that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not a gym influencer. I don't want to LARP with one.
Bro,
but let me just correct something real quick. Jay can't outlift me. You cannot outlift me.
Bro,
we went to the gym together.
Oh, I'm stronger now.
Okay, all right, cool. Maybe you're stronger now.
Now we can do a Daft Punk song, bro.
Bro, on the day I said I'm a bit tired, bro.
Yeah, I'm tired every day. I'm up on podcasts until 4 a.m. as well.
You know, I rate Jay because he took this whole conversation and turned it into, I'm gonna try and figure out a way to improve myself, which is not how some people took this conversation. Fighting GM went on a whole 3-hour rant about how he's like annoyed at the
what the tier list.
The tier list, regardless of what you think about how shit the tier list is, I think that's really commendable. That Jay was just like, all right, cool, whatever. I'm gonna try and use this to find a way to create, improve my content, which is not everyone's response.
Jay, I will say you didn't see what GM did.
No.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh no, I didn't see it. Is it bad?
He just he got very upset about it.
He crashed out. He was just crashing out.
I would say it's a crash out. I'll say it's a crash out. It's of him pretending to be Moonsault. It was a bit of a crash out.
Where is he on the list? I can't see him.
It was like in A somewhere.
Next to Markman, we think. Oh no, Moonsault did say that was him. Yeah, you've got D all the way G, Markman, and then GM.
Okay. So
Jay, you don't know what he did yet? I'll play you a little snippet of what he did.
Fergus is actually Irish, and he's related to Conor McGregor. Shout out to Fergus. In other news, there's 2 Sephi Blacks. There's a fake one that's on Twitch, and then there's another one that's actually the real one. Yes, it's like Where's Waldo? You have to actually find out which one is which. The way I found it out.
So basically, he did a video imitating Moonsault for 11 minutes. It's called Exposing How Moonsault Slayer Makes Videos. I thought it was a bit of a overreaction.
Yeah, so I think that's a bit mad still. Well, I just wanted to ask. My main thing was I wanted to see what Moonsault was saying, because like obviously if you put me in A, there has to be a reason of why you put me in A, and he done everything but answer the question. He just said, oh yeah, you can do he just thinks that you can see the potential in me, and I'm saying, okay, what can I do better? Because I'm spending money going to different countries, doing mukbangs with players, asking them questions about stuff, and this is stuff that you don't see. So what can I haven't traveled at all this year apart from the Tekken World Tour finals. So I'm now trying to figure out, like, okay, if you think I'm in A and these people that are in S, Arsenal Ty has not done no content for, I don't even know the last time he done content. I don't even know if he even plays Tekken. And then there's a bunch of other people and majority of these people play ranked and that's all they do. What can I do that's better, like, than what I've done?
the true answer is it's all vibes based. This is all arbitrary tier list.
Okay.
That's what it is. And that's what me and Yaya are trying to get at. It was like, oh, is there any reason why you put someone this place? Then he would try and say it. But yeah, I mean, you're probably a better example than the one I was looking at. It was like, yeah, you've got all the types of content. Maybe he's going, it's an influencer thing. I look at the tier list and go, well, there's people lower that I think influence. Yeah. Like why is button check above most of the people in B?
Whoa. You don't
influence for Tekken players? Button check.
Yeah, that's what he doesn't even talk about Tekken much. Like not really. It's more about Street Fighter.
He talked about what's his name? Ninja Killer. He talked about Ninja Killer getting the highest rank, and then other than that, it's probably about Michael Murray saying something. But for Tekken, if I want to see a Tekken match, I would never see it on button check, respectfully, because that's not what he does. So why, if it's an influencer tier list, why is he above Medusa, who streams Tekken, or even himself? Why would he put button check above himself if it was an influencer thing?
This is what I'm saying, and I think Moonsault is like he does Tekken content. So him putting himself in B, I don't know if he's just trying to do that to troll or whatever. But it's like there's a bunch of people in A that I think would be around the same level as Moonsault. But that's why I'm trying to figure out like that. What is the TKW one next to Joe Budden? That who is that? Like, and this is what, it's just not making sense. So,
I look. I'm gonna be totally real. I know what Del was saying about maybe the harsh words and whatever. But if you're putting Jay respectfully in the same tier as button check, you're saying Jay shit.
100%. That's what I was trying to understand. I'm looking at the people in A. There's a bunch of people in A that should be higher and should be in the S. And I'm looking at the people in S, and I'm like, so I'm asking. That's why I was asking. At least with Avatar Yaya, he said, "Here's something you can do." There was something that said, "All right, cool. You know what? Maybe I should do that." Even though Del fired back and said I'd do it on stream, maybe that needs to be changed into YouTube content, which is fine. I can work on that. But it seemed like he was kind of like just going around what I'm saying. He's like, "Oh yeah, I can see potential in people." No, what is it? Like, what is it that these people are there and I am here? Like, how do I get to here so you can say, "All right, cool." Not that I just want to understand it, and he just never said anything that made sense. It just was like, oh.
I think my biggest point of contention with Moonsault is that he did a video. It's a shame that he's not here because I would have wanted to ask him about it. I don't know why he left.
Yeah.
But he did a video not too long ago talking about people coming at him on Twitter, people having negative things to say about him.
But this
he doesn't really understand why. And I look at this and I'm like, what do you mean? Like I understand the chat. I understand as well, it's petty, whatever, but this would be a reason why people would come at you. It shouldn't come as a surprise. I know Del super chatted this in saying no one's being dissed because he did it from B to S, but I'm gonna be completely honest. The S, the A, the B, there's just naming conventions. At the end of the day, someone's at the bottom and someone's at the top. That's how people are gonna look at it. So remember we said that the perception is more important than the reality. Perception makes reality, right? Someone's going to look at this. They're going to see Lil Margin at S plus, and they're going to see whoever this is. Is that Cuddlecore? Cuddlecore is, because I don't know who this is. I think is that your mother, the guy that works on Tekken or whatever, and then that's Evo and then Moonsault, Michael Murray, and Bandai Namco. So forget these guys. Cuddlecore's at the very bottom, right? So if Cuddlecore looked at,
in my opinion,
if Cuddlecore looked at this, it says B there, but B doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't mean. In the eyes of these players, it's top and bottom. That's it. And Cuddlecore is going to look at this, for example, and then look across and see like Olrec, LTG, Big Nose, and Plant Medusa, and feel some kind of way. And by that same token, Medusa's going to look at this and look over at Cuddlecore and Moonsault and be like, "What the fuck is this?" So it's clear to me why people get upset. It's not something I would get upset about, but I can understand why people would get upset. It's very easy to understand why someone would get upset, whether people think it's first world or not. Yeah, you're right. It's their problem. But obviously, when you put stuff on the internet, people are going to have something to say about it. It's that simple. It's just, these are things to talk about. That's it.
And it's yeah. Like, I wish he was just here to explain it to me, because this, like, there's some people I don't even know. I don't know some of these creators in S, which is kind of crazy for someone that actually knows Tekken content. Like, so
my reason for inviting him onto the podcast, because I wanted to do a whole separate one just asking him for each one, is simply because I just wanted to pick his brain and be like, what's the rationale for each one? I think that's Tasty Steve there. I can understand why Tasty Steve would be in S. I can understand, but he's done a lot for Tekken in terms of like commentary. But like I would want to like ask him, because there's some things on here I don't recognize it, like this TKW, this girl. I don't know who this girl is. I don't know what this is. Like, there's people up here that I don't know, so I wanted to ask him just to have a conversation and be like, what is the reason for these people being there? What is the criteria that you're using? But he messaged me back saying, I haven't got anything to add. And I was like, all right. Then I was like, okay. You made the tier list.
But this is and that's what I'm saying. I literally, all I wanted to do when I saw him, I was like, oh, okay, this is the perfect opportunity, because I don't really understand like what type of content you're seeing, because a bunch of these people, especially the ones in Europe, it's just ranked. There ain't really much more out of that, and they do ranked. They will probably, you know, clip when they get to the highest rank, or they will do reaction content. You're saying that I react to the new characters. I mean, everyone does. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's not really like everyone. Like, remember, there wasn't many of these creators before the time when Tekken 7 was around and there was DLC. And there wasn't many people doing the reactionary content. I was like I would say one of the first ones, even before when Tekken 7 even came out. When they were announcing characters for Tekken 7, the vanilla, the arcade, I was doing reactions. So it's like, even if we're not talking about the you know, the history of the reactions and stuff like that, okay, cool. I do reactions to the characters the same way everyone else does. But then I've also gone overseas and I've done content, which is fresh content that, you know, you're not seeing anywhere else. So if that's a problem, then like I'm not even saying it in a way like you're wrong or nothing like that. What can I do? That's all I wanted to ask. Like, what can I do?
He's come back. He's in the back room. He's connecting his mic.
Okay,
just before he comes in, I'll just quickly read these out. Lemon Tea, thank you for the $5. Moon honestly has a point. I don't know if you guys watch GM, but I unsubbed because he complains about the same thing for half of the video without fail. I haven't watched any real Tekken content in a little while because I've been locked in on VF. But I've heard him talking about Lee a fair few times. I don't know how many times he does it, but last time I saw GM, he was ripping into Jay, and I told Jay about it, and I was like, I don't think it's cool. Obviously, Jay's a pacifist. So.
No. Wait. We're here. We're here. I didn't want to have to do this here. You drawed me out.
Well, I haven't drawed you out. You don't have to say anything. I'm the one that said it.
Nah, fuck that. We're here. I don't know why. I wasn't going to talk about it, but it's okay. I have no idea why he called me out. I have no idea why he's saying that he was streaming. I'm streaming to 20 viewers. I streamed last night and there was, you know, it goes between 50 to 100. Might be a bit more. It's a bit weird because when I've seen GM stream, because I was like, oh, he's on the recommended bit, but he also has 20 or 30. Did I not show that to you, Mike? Right. So to me, it was just like, even before that, it's just like, why are you talking about me? Like, I thought we squashed our problem. It's like me having a problem with someone and saying, all right, cool, yeah, we squashed it. Oh, yeah, I came in his chat and I was speaking to him like, no, I said, oh, yeah, cool, squashed, da-da-da-da-da. But then that's in 2025. But then in 2026, you're talking about me, like, and I've had no issues with you. I'm not trying to have no problems. It's a bit weird. And it's like, even before then, when you first was coming into this, we have DMs where you was like, oh, no one supports this and other. And I'm raiding, hosting. This is where when you're starting your streams. I've never ever once, like, you know, done any of that dissing behind your back or in my streams. If I talk about Lee, I talk about Lee as the character. I don't talk about Lee and GM. It's, you know, it's just like if someone spoke about Leroy, then they're speaking about Leroy as the character. And then I could give my opinion, but saying like just all of this stuff and yeah, you're accusing me of doing weird stuff. It's just like, bro, what's your problem? You know,
Yeah.
so I just thought
I
was
saw it
fun.
as well. I was like, why the fuck would you say that? And if you're not looking to start a fight or start some drama, why would you say something like that?
Bro, the guy was complaining about nobody supports, nobody hosts, nobody does this, bro. And if I put it this way, if I had a problem with the guy, I would not have put him on the Teach Me series. Do you get what I'm saying? Like sometimes people need to just like think a bit. I have no problem with GM. Even after he's done it, I'm just like, bro, what else? I thought we was cool. You've said some stuff. It's all right. I'm gonna go about my day. But you're cussing me and saying all this stuff. To Jay's point, we did a video about Mirio, about Lee, and he hasn't been bought. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But my thing is that he's cussing me, saying, "Oh yeah, 20 viewers doing this, that, and the other." But the difference between me and you is you're reviewing drinks. I get actual contracts. So you need to stop cussing people and just work on yourself. There is really no reason to be like this. There is none. Just stop it, man. Stop cussing people behind their backs. That's what I got to really say. Other than that, I ain't really got no real problems with him. Just stop talking about me, man. Like, we're meant to be adults. If you had a problem, you can always DM me. That's it.
Yeah, I agree. Someone said that I handed you the blade of a cloth. Not at all. I just thought it was crazy. I was like, why? I was listening. I was like, why is he talking crazy about Jay? I messaged Jay. I was like, I thought you two were cool.
Bro, I thought we was cool. But this is Tekken in a nutshell. Like I will think I'm cool with, like, you know, I don't say anything bad. If you watch my stream, I'm usually just getting pissed at Tekken 8. I don't go around talking bad, and if I'm gonna say something, I'll say it on stream. I've never ever spoken anything bad about him and then not said it. Like the only one time is when I was talking about Lee and was talking about and I mentioned GM because he said it. He mentioned me, so I done a reply. But other than that, we squashed it after that situation, and we was cool. So doing that in 2026 when there's no issue is completely random to me because I've never done anything to you.
Yeah.
Is this fighting GM we're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just checking.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Yeah, he said something about I stream and I only get 20 viewers, and you know, something about me bought in and stuff like that. And I was just like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? Like, you're upset with me for what reason? Like, why would you even randomly just say you're saying this to your stream chat?
Yeah, but he's upset at everybody. He's upset all the time. I watch everyone's stream. You know what? I should make the tier list next time because I see everyone's stream and I see who's upset, who's getting annoyed. That's probably the one thing I agree with on this chat is Moonsault, you probably wasn't qualified to make this list because you're not checking everyone's stream like enough. But I guess it's just opinion.
Bro, all I've got to say, just to wrap that GM situation is, I'm gonna make it clear. If you're mad at me, bro, I'm sorry, man. But like, I'm not gonna change. And I have no issues with you still. I don't even care. But I just had to make that clear. I have no issues with you. So just stop talking about me, man. If you have a problem or there's something that's upset you, I'm a DM away, man. You know, I can help resolve the situation if there is one.
I think that's fair. I think that's very fair. Moonsault's back now. Moonsault, can you hear us? You're muted.
I think he's playing, to be fair.
Oh, is he playing Fortnite? All right. Never mind.
There he is.
He's unmuted.
Hello?
Rated.
Damn.
I just want to be honest. If you just, to be honest, man, if you just said you disliked him, that would be better. Not, yeah, just if you dislike some of these people, it'd be easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think because Moon was saying that we're too. Well, I guess you guys were too afraid to say names, but I think Moon might be too afraid to say who he dislikes. Honestly.
Yeah, like, bro. Like, I don't even see pork chop is not even on the list, bro. Like, what the hell?
You know, he's not on there as well, Jay. PL's not on there, right?
Whoa. Yeah.
I think pork chops is. I'm pretty sure pork chops on this. I saw him before, like an old avatar. thought he was.
It's like I think he had the dog. He had a dog avatar, but he's not on there.
Okay.
PO said that PO put a tweet up saying that this tier list was made to engagement farm.
Bro,
Wow.
I'm not gonna. I'll be honest.
Tell me he's not spitting.
I agree.
But I
I
believe
agree.
that too. I think all content is.
Nah.
Not all content. No, you went too far.
Answer me now.
I like you, though. You went too
Nah.
far.
All content is
Del-
made to get some engagement.
Del-
Every single one of you guys make content for some
Del-
engagement.
Yeah, but farming is used in a way to like basically it's to draw out the situation, or it's like if I make a piece of content, I want someone to engage with it. But if I'm engagement farming, I think the way that the term is used is that in a derogatory way to be like you're just trying to, I don't know, like they'll say that rent is slow. You need to do something to drum up anger or whatever. I'm not saying that.
Rage baiting. It's
Yeah.
rage baiting.
Oh, yeah,
I
okay,
hear
no.
you. I like that term. I like that term better.
Yeah.
I like that term better.
Yeah,
Hey,
There's nothing wrong
I
with it. It's just
I
people
just
wanting to
had-
be honest about it.
I just
I-
had one question. Do you guys think that this tier list, because every year I debate whether or not I should do it, because obviously it could turn into a big problem.
It turns into a
but-
problem for you every year on Moonsault. Every single year you do this is
Yeah.
a problem for you.
Yeah. So I was thinking, like, do you guys think it should be over? Do you guys think that this should be the last one?
No.
No.
Let me go first. We'll go down. We'll work our way
Yeah,
down.
down the list.
I don't think you should stop doing it, but I think when you do it, you should substantiate your claim, your tier list placings. So like when I messaged you and I said, "Oh, I want to talk about it," like in a like a jovial sense, like it wasn't to like press you on anything. It was like to question you on each one. I think my main issue, not really an issue, but I guess my point of contention is if you make it and then people are like, "Oh, could you explain this? Could you explain that?" And you're like, you say something like, "Don't lecture me," or "I've got nothing to add."
Well,
I think that then I'd look at you sideways and be like, okay, like,
okay, but number one, the thing people
Hello.
respond, people
Sorry, man.
responded, and I tried to give them answers in the comment section.
Chilling.
But the thing with when you message,
Something new I made.
1 second, Moonsault. I think Avatar is in another call or something.
yeah.
I can't hear anything.
Yeah, he's.
He's singing.
Yeah, you okay?
Did he deafen
I'm
us?
cleaning all the space off my PC.
Oh, he's gonna say something crazy.
Oh,
Drop
okay.
him.
hold
Drop him.
It's talking to a girl.
Bro, I didn't want to loot car, bro. Don't talk about folders, bro. Never talk about folders.
Yeah, no, you just saved it from a fucking disaster. Sorry, Moonsault. You can continue.
You saved his life. You saved his life.
Oh man.
but
Sorry, Moonsault. My bad.
that's good. So like when people were asking questions, I tried to give them some answers in the comment. I can't respond to everyone, but when you messaged me and you said you wanted to talk about it, the reason why I declined is because there was not really more for me to like say. Like the tier list is not going to be 100% accurate, and I personally don't think no one can. Maybe Dale can, or maybe someone can, but like it just was something that the first one that I did was just like a meme. It was just like because I seen like Kai Cenat and a couple of those guys do tier lists for their spear, so I was like, we should do one for Tekken. And then the first time I did it, I spent so much time trying to get everything, and I was like, well, I might as well post it after I did this. And it kind of just went on from there, where I just did it every year. But if it's really causing so much harm, and if so many people are really upset, then it doesn't need to be done. It's
not that smooth. So I think you're misunderstanding. Like when you said that you have nothing else to add, I was like, well, you haven't added anything anyway. So my questioning was going to be like, what's your reasoning for margin? What's your reasoning for IMOP? Just general questions to be like, just to understand, just because I'm curious, not because I'm mad or anything.
No.
When you said I haven't got anything to add, I was like, but it's your tier list.
Well, it's not. I'm not saying it. Sorry, I'm playing Fortnite at the same time. It's not that I'm saying that you are angry or anything. It's just that I don't know. For me, it was no big deal. For me, it was just like, this thing has been done, and that's really it. Like, a lot of the explanations would just be like, It's just opinionated. Like it's not some huge declaration. It's just my opinion. Something that I did in the stream, and that's what I'm saying too. Like it's just like, don't take it seriously at all. I think
So
what you guys
what you're
create,
saying is like if I was to ask you for like a criteria for each content creator, like 4 reasons, are you saying that you couldn't give those reasons?
no,
'Cause
no,
you kinda just
I could give it. I could give it, but I just think that it's not like, um, why do people care so much? Would be like my thing. Like it's
You're too
just,
big for that.
I
Yeah,
tell
you're
you,
you're too
it's not
popular.
even that. It's that it's a like we do discussions on this channel, right?
well,
So
I'm not saying you
we
guys.
can
I'm not saying you guys.
yeah,
'Cause
but
I
like for
understand.
when I message you, some people are like, oh, like why is this a podcast? This and that. Well, podcasts are like to talk about things. And when I saw the tier list and it's in the fighting game community, I was like, oh, it's worth talking about because he's probably got a reason for each one. Like Button Check, for example. Me and Ernesto get along. I like the guy. I think he's a good content creator. I have no problems with him. Obviously, I know people think that we were beefing, but we weren't. But when I saw him on the Tekken Influencer Tier List, I was like, how does that make any sense? So in my mind, I was like, oh, I'll ask Moonsault and see what his rationale is.
Well, one name that you guys haven't brought up is Merdoink. Merdoink is not Tekken at all, but I like to add Merdoink every year because bro has a great Twitter and just a great like platform, and I think it's funny. But it's like the fact that I'm adding like a guy who does Mortal Kombat memes, like that in and of itself is like, it's like it's just my tier list, it's there is no, like, you guys could try to understand it or find the rhythms, but there is like there's some placements that are like just purely ludicrous. Like, why is a Mortal Kombat on there? Why is Max on there? But a lot of those people I just wanted to include because like they made a mark on me, like they inspired me in some way, or so it's not really like it's not definitive, it's not like this is the Tekken and blah blah blah. And it's like if people want it to be that, like I'm probably not the guy to make that. You probably have to make it yourself if you want it to be only Tekken and all facts, and it's just my opinion.
So it's
also
like it's also
it's vibes. It's just vibes.
I was just gonna say it's exactly what C4 said at the start. Then, so this is just a vibes tier list.
I said it was for fun, and then everybody asked me to go deeper, and then when I went deeper, they all were like, "Oh, so you're lying?" It's like, what?
That was my line of question. That's why I said if I asked you like for 4 reasons per person, and you said you could.
4. No, I said I could. I didn't.
Yeah, but that's exactly why. That's why I messaged you. I said to you, I want to do a talk about the tier list, and you said I got nothing to add, and I was like, why?
Well, because I don't want to do a whole like go one by one. Like
that's fair.
I would rather just play like Fortnite.
But you could have just said that. That's where the confusion was. The confusion for me was like, if you don't have, and again, I know some people in chat are listening to this and thinking it's not that deep. I need to make it clear. We're just talking about it, okay? We're just talking about it. So I just wanted to question it because I found it interesting. It's not a thing where like Moonsault's going to get dunked for it. It's just a point of conversation. Go on, Joe.
I just wanted to say, in A, we're going to pull out some names. I think with the one with the Kazumi, with the glasses, I think he does like Tekken content and his guide stuff. There's no fucking way he should be an A. If these people in S, like obviously the main man should be higher, like I said, there's no way this guy with the Kazumi, was it Apply? Is that his name? Apply? He needs to be...
Apply Pay or whatever.
Yeah, so he needs to be higher.
But he makes some of the best guides. I've got basically 400 bookmarks of just stuff he's teaching me about Tekken.
Yeah, he needs to be higher. I don't really, he's not my type of content per se, but like for the people that are like new players trying to come in, yeah, he needs to be higher. Like his content's really good. It's edited very well. Yeah, like I think Joe Crush does good content. Like, he does the TNS, he's always winning and stuff like that. And he streams it stuff.
Oh, sorry.
And then I think Mad Mike does good content. I don't know about being in A.
Yeah, it's real difficult, bro. Like the placements, like I don't think you guys understand how difficult it was. That's why I said, like, if I did this tier list again, it would look different. Like you guys are all right. Like these placements could be moved around a lot, and it's not definitive. It's not. I wouldn't even say it's correct. It just was my opinion at the time, and you could poke all type of holes in it. it's just for fun. It's just like to put a spotlight on people who popped up out of nowhere. It's just like, you know, it's just a thing that I thought would be cool. And there's no deeper thing to it, bro.
Who's that in between? So I'm looking at the whole of Escher, and I need to know who is TKW and who is between K-Wiz and Shinblade. Who's that?
TKW, where's that at?
Oh,
that's
yo,
it.
is that
That's, TKW is Tekken Warehouse. Next to Tekken Warehouse is Buns. But that's the thing I like because you guys would say you put a website for archiving Tekken on there, and it's like, yeah, like that website's fire. And I just wanted to give Merdoink makes that website, and it's like I just wanted to have the people who make these websites, because right at next to TNS to the right is EWGF. That's EWGF. So it's like I just wanted to put a lot of stuff on there, bro. And like you know, I appreciate what you guys are doing, and it's cool to me. You know, that's really it. Like.
Who's in between K-Wiz and
Crispy
Shinblade?
Chloe. Crispy Chloe. She just started. She's a Lee Main, Cootie Main, Lily Main. She just started streaming back in, I believe, October, and she made a lot of progress. She be having like 80, 100 viewers. She came out of nowhere, but she's climbing up the charts. You know,
just started streaming and it's in the S.
yeah.
Can I go next? Even though you put me at the bottom of the list.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Aye, Mike. Thank you very much. You lot later. I'm gone, man.
Hey, Jay, hold on.
Bro, I am not. This is called, bro. I asked the question, bro, and I wanted to understand. I'm not butthurt or nothing like that. I just wanted to understand, and I understand. This is to bait people into getting mad, because there is no way. There's no way you are telling me that this person, because I didn't know, I had to ask, this person is in S and they just started November. You said November?
Like October. Well, like October, September. I don't know when exactly, but around that time.
And there's people in A that have been creating
But it's not about longevity, though.
No,
it's not about like, you know, it's just like
okay. So what did they do?
I think you titled it wrong. So
no, wait. No, we're getting we're nearly there.
Yo, I want to know my lawyer, bro. He's been gone.
All right, cool. No, wait. So what does that? What's it? Crispy Chloe?
Yeah.
What type of content do they do when they stream? Is it ranked?
She plays ranked and she does tournaments, and she sometimes does like matches with like other creators and whatnot. No. Oh. Well, I think she does viewers, but she play.
Is someone watching the stream?
That's coming from my PS5 controller.
Okay.
Yeah, that's weird.
That was coming from my PS5 controller, and it's muted.
That's crazy. Okay, so I just want to. Okay, so Crispy Chloe is getting good views, and does ranked tournaments and plays with viewers, just like pretty much every other Tekken streamer.
What were you saying? I was yeah.
And it's in S.
Yeah.
Shout out
Jay, hold on. Jay, chill.
Hang on, man.
Bro, this is a waste of time for me. I was asking a constructive question before to understand.
Yeah.
And bro, I am seeing someone in S that I didn't know. And I'm just asking, like, what do they do differently? If you're in S, you have to be doing like something. Tekken Warehouse, I understand.
You're thinking of it differently. I think what you're saying is fair, but because I was there when he was making like I was running around for like the 15 minutes of it, and it was a bit long, but the whole vibe was just like, oh, these are the like the influencers, whatever, that I'm just vibing with right now. Like, but then the title comes off as it's a definitive list when it's more of a, oh, I'm just feeling these people right now. That's the vibe.
Bro, listen, like, and I want the chat to understand. By no means am I, what's the word? Butthurt? By no means.
Yeah. You're saying it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. I'm personally just asking, what is the reasoning? So when I said, okay, so what could I do that's
vibes.
better?
Vibes.
Okay.
Hey. So
But
okay. So
it's
look.
ranked.
So now that we understand
Tournament,
the ludicrousy of this tier list, what do you
I'm
guys
cool
think?
with it.
Should I continue doing it, or do you think that this is like this tier list is so trash? He doesn't know what he's talking about. Pack it up, buddy. What are we thinking?
No, because it's your opinion. But I feel like to ask someone what your opinion, like I needed to understand what's your like, why do you place these people at that part? So that's why I was asking you. But if you want to, like, you get people talking. You're here now. You've got people talking. You got people.
But it's not
videos
about
it.
It's not about engagement. Like that's the thing. People like and I don't think I'll get people to understand this because people, once they believe you're doing something for engagement, then that's what it is. But
Yeah,
it's like
they're not going to change their minds.
yeah, they're not going to change their mind on that. But it's like I can make other tweets and get more engagement than this. I don't need people to talk about me in a video to get engagement. I like
so then why do it then if you don't
for
want
fun
to...
and I love to for fun, and I also love to put a spotlight on people. And I guess like you can make the counter argument, well, you're hurting people because the people are low. But it's like, I don't know, bro. Like it's just something that I wanted to do for fun, and nothing about it was malicious or bad or anything. And it's
I have one more thing to say, and then I'm going to actually bounce. But I see some people saying like, oh, he's put these people in S rank because he's blazing them. Spag and Joker hate Moonsault's guts. They don't like him at all. I don't know why he put them in S rank. So I think that sometimes there's people looking for consistencies in here, and it's just a nonsense list. It's just a nonsense for fun list.
The problem with that is he didn't clarify that in the original tweet.
No. In the original tweet. Oh, okay.
Because if you would have put my favorite Tekken 8 influencer list, okay, nobody's gonna argue with you in that way because they're gonna look. Well, people gonna argue anyway. It's Twitter, but nobody's gonna look. Majority will be like, oh, okay, this is who he like. We ain't gonna argue about it, because that's what you did up there. But
most people weren't mad,
but it is his opinion.
I
would tell you, it's his opinion. It's fine.
No, that's fine. I think that's fine. But I agree with y'all. That I'm okay with. The problem is when we ask him why, and then how you reacted. I knew you was gonna react to Crispy Chloe the same way when you found out what she did, because you've been doing that shit for 10 years. So why are you not right next to her or higher?
I just wanted to understand. That's all I wanted to, because to me, I'm just saying, okay, what are these people doing that has put them on S? And we can say vibes and stuff, but is it just vibes?
It's not just vibes. That's what I'm saying. He's lying.
Yeah. So that's all I wanted to ask.
It never was vibes from the beginning. He did this shit because he knew he put people on his placements because he knew it was gonna get niggas reaction. Funny enough, he got more than what he needed.
But you know what? Hold on 1 second. You know what? Lakers in 5. Listen, I'm gonna go. Take it easy, everyone. Peace.
Go ahead.
Hey, Mike. What do you guys think? You guys think that it should be over? What do you think?
No, I don't. Yeah, all right. See before you go.
I don't know. Actually, no. Say what he was going to say because he asked you a question. That's fine.
No. Well, I was going to name everybody, but then I'm playing Fortnite, so I just had to cut to the chase.
So I don't think you should stop doing it. I think you should operate in any way that you want. Any way that you want to operate, by all means, do it. Obviously, when you put yourself on the internet, people are going to have things to say. If you do this again next year, people are going to have things to say. To me, it's not a big deal. If you put me in D tier or I'm not even there, I'm not going to get mad about it. Obviously, like if someone started cussing me out whilst they're doing it, then I might have something to say. But just simply placing people in something is not a big deal. But I do think that for the conversation's sake, it would be good to substantiate it. But if you wanna watch the world burn, then you could say it's vibes and everyone's gonna crash out. But that's up to you. Yes, I'll let see. Oh, so did you want to respond?
No. Yeah. Next person.
Yeah, I think this is engagement farming. A tier list that isn't an engagement farm is easy to do. It's a DM. You just DM it to someone. but you wanted people to engage in it. That's why you tweeted it out. You didn't put in like a private Discord or anything like that. And I also think this is concern trolling because we've been here before on my stream talking about a tier list you made, and D got upset the last time. So to come out now and be like, oh, I'm so concerned about people's feelings.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm just asking you guys. You guys seem very concerned, and I'm asking you guys if you think I should stop. I'm not saying that I'm concerned. I still like if you guys are upset. Like,
wait, who? Mike wasn't upset.
No,
he's on the list.
Did I say
who else was upset? That was on the list. That was here.
No. I'm saying you guys are like debating like heavily with the tier list, and I shouldn't be playing Fortnite.
Okay.
What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. I'm over playing Fortnite.
Yeah, that's definitely the reason. So I don't know why you've kind of
crazy.
I don't know why you've mixed
how
up.
y'all be like the shade, bro.
Yeah, I'm lying to everyone.
Why do you keep on saying you guys? Like you're talking to
he just means me. He just means me.
Yeah, that's just the way I talk, bro. My fault.
Yeah, that's fine. Like I don't know why he thought we would get special treatment for me because he said he likes me. That doesn't work, bro. That glaze doesn't work on me. It might work with the people that you put in the list, but I'm immune to it. I'm not on your list. I don't give a fuck. So yeah, I think this is concern trolling. We've been here before with someone who literally got upset with where you placed them, and now you're coming out saying these people are upset. So you know the response.
Why you guys use these words like?
Okay, he wanted my response, but he doesn't actually want my response.
Let's be honest. King J was annoyed when the Crispy Chloe thing came up.
I don't think he was.
I don't think he's mad. He's like, what the fuck? I ain't got to be here for this.
He queried. He was like, because when he asked Moonsault, how do I go up on the tier list? He gave him a nothing burger answer, and you gave him an answer. So Jay said, okay, if you put me in A, tell me why I'm in A. And he couldn't tell him because it was Vibes Cartel, which is fine. But like I said, he keeps trying to defend the placements. It's engagement farming, which is fine. You do that. Get your guap.
Keep doing it, bro. Keep doing it.
I just don't know why you pretend that it's anything other than that. Like I said, if you want to have a tier list that's not engagement farming, it's called a DM. You private message it to someone. But you wanted to have fun at people's expense by putting them in certain places on the tier list. That's fine. I just don't know why you're concern trolling, pretending like you won't do this to not hurt people's feelings in the future when you're going to do it to stay relevant.
Stay relevant.
Yo, what up?
What's up, Finn?
Does this work now?
Crazy.
Bro, I was joining on the iPad like a lazy cunt.
I'm going to play Fortnite.
Are you talking?
Yeah, hey,
I think I hurt his feelings with my last comment, so you might go. My bad.
No. It's like, I'm not gonna argue with you, you know what I mean? Like I respect what you're saying, and that's pretty much it. Like you guys feel very strong. Well, my fault. Yapinator feels very strongly about it, and that's cool, like all right.
I feel it's not just you. I think everyone's saying it's just your opinion. Like people can't have incorrect opinions is just ludicrous. I don't know why we do this.
I said myself,
like people can think the world is flat. They're wrong, even though it's their opinion. Opinions can be wrong. I don't know why we're doing this thing like it's just what he thinks.
I said myself that the tier list is not correct. I wouldn't classify it as correct. And if I did it again, it would look different. And,
you didn't write that on the tweet.
Would it be correct the next time you do it? Because from my understanding, tier lists are never correct. But do you think you can make a correct tier list the next time you do it?
I probably could never make a correct tier list ever.
So why bring it up in the first place about it not being correct if you can't make a correct one? This is some okay, whatever, man. Sure. Bell's not here to help you anymore, so
y'all be funny, bro. Y'all be funny.
Stick to Fortnite, bro.
Y'all be funny.
Wait, can I ask something?
Yeah,
for me or for them?
Yeah, for you. Like first off, bro, good shit on the like I wrote to you, right? Like really good shit.
Yeah.
And guys, in case you don't know, like he fucked up Dracule like big fucking time on the Joe Budden beef set. I watched it all. Like good shit. It was like 10-1, right? I think it was.
Yeah, it was 10-1. My fault. Yeah.
But on the tier list,
it could have been 10-0, but yeah, I just started playing around it then. I 9-0'd him, and then at the last second, I just like stopped trying. He got me.
But there's some like do you know Duelist, right?
Yeah.
The Kasia player from Georgia. What is he on the? Is he George? Or I think you should say it.
There's
Georgia,
a couple of people who is not on the list. Like I left off Landed D at the last second. I was like, I didn't put Landed D. There was a lot of people, but that's the thing. That's the fun part. It's like trying to include everyone and trying to like it really is like just fun. And I know you guys see me a type of way, and you think Moonsault Slayer is out to like engagement farm or do harm, and it's like that's fine, bro. But it's just something that I did for fun. And
I never said do harm, by the way.
But I mean, wait, okay, but one thing. Just
sorry, go
yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to, because like there have to be some reasons. Like for example, why is Big Nose B tier?
Big Nose be wildin', bro. He be wildin'.
What do you mean?
He be.
You know what he means, Finn.
What do you mean?
You know exactly what he means.
He's just kind of controversial.
Bro, my goat. I have one video on Big Nose. He played ranked with an uncensored Reina nude mod where she looked like a regenerator from Resident Evil 4. It was the best shit I've ever fucking seen. It's unfortunate that I had to censor this, so that alone already puts him like S+ tier. What about Planted Medusa? Why is he B tier?
Planted Medusa be wilding sometimes too.
Yeah, in what way?
They just get a little crazy, you know.
Yeah, but I mean that's not a bad thing, right? Like, what do you mean?
I mean, you could read between the lines. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Why are you shy all of a sudden?
It's for the vibes. Remember,
say what it is. Don't be shy. Don't be uwu.
What? I'm shy.
Yeah, just say why he's there. Like Finn's asked you like 5 times. Just say why he's.
I said why. You guys can't make me change my answer. You guys can't make me do anything. Why you guys like I gave the answer, you know?
Did he give you an answer?
Well, I mean, I'm wilding sometimes. I don't know, like
I think he's just asked you to be specific.
Well, I choose not to, you know. They can't make me do something.
All right.
You guys like you can't really make me do something, bro. Like
uwu. Well, it's funny that you came in and talking about people being soft, but you can't.
It's funny. I mean, you could say that he goes like mad crazy with like, you know, from the river to the sea, Kazuya should be free, like, you know, shit like this. I mean, could be like that, you know. Maybe, I don't know.
All right, but yeah, I'm gonna play Fortnite. I just want to ask that question. Unless you guys have more questions for me, that's kind of.
Yeah, what is the problem with, like, I noticed this, people like really hate yellow motion.
The reason why I put yellow motion low, I think yellow motion gets too much hate. I think there's a lot of hypocrisy there with yellow motion. But the reason why I put yellow motion low is because bro be doing too much with AI. What is that?
I noticed that. Like he was apparently, was that real, bro? I saw that he was like selling I don't know if he was actually selling that, but it was like a thumbnail AI package.
Yeah, it was something, and then it's like, I don't know, like.
But who is this guy even? Like, doesn't he just do like music, like uploads like Tekken soundtracks and stuff? What does he even do? I don't. Even know.
That's fine though. Like, I'm not gonna critique. Like you know, like I think everybody has something that they can. Everybody has like their like.
Oh my god! Yeah, he does the. I see. Yeah, he does
void
the AI
they can fill.
Oh my god! Yeah, I see it. Disgusting. Can we please all stop doing this? Like this AI thumbnail shit. Can we stop doing this? Like I saw this on Twitter. People get aware now that Tekken motherfuckers, they are. Why is every Tekken motherfucker suddenly using like AI dog shit thumbnails? Like what's up with that shit?
They love
like
it.
why? What are we doing?
Too. That's why the views low, because nobody want to click on that bullshit.
Yeah, I don't click on that shit. Like if I see that, I'm immediately getting like really. Bro, we have so many artists. Just go on like just go on DeviantArt and, you know, just get some good art and cut it out and put it on your thumbnail and credit the artist. Like I asked artists like if they are fine with that, and they're like, "Yo, if you just credit me in the video description, I'm like mad happy." You know, just use the art, bro. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Why are we using AI? I don't even get it. We have so many artists. What is wrong with people? I don't get it, bro.
Hey, but I'm gonna go play Fortnite. Is there anything like I don't want to leave like abruptly, but I am like I'm trying to.
I know you playing Fortnite.
Nah, you can't leave, bro. I need to know shit about this.
Well, I'm trying to find this thing, and I'm playing with someone, and they're just like silently like, you know.
Yeah,
waiting.
fuck that, dude. We're talking about. We have important shit to do. We have important shit. But
yeah, I mean, we're probably not going to talk about this again, so should probably stick
Let
around
them
for.
play Fortnite, bro. He ain't
Well,
gonna
you can play
answer
Fortnite
nothing.
as well. Like
Let him go
Sophie
play
used to play
Fortnite,
games.
bro.
So.
Why is Sophie not on the list?
Does she do content?
Oh, I forgot about Sophie.
Damn, that's
Wait, does she do
worst.
content?
Crispy
After
Corey doesn't do
Sophie?
content. I just went on a YouTube channel.
It's not about content. It's not about like.
Oh, there you go then.
It's not about like YouTube channels. It's
I mean, he
like,
as before, he is right, but it's called like influencer tier list, right? Like he is kind of right about that.
I think Chloe had a massive influence. Do you not?
all right.
You mean Chloe or Sophie?
Sorry, Sophie. Yeah.
I forgot about her.
Bro.
I forgot.
Fair enough.
Where would you put her? I would put her in. Can we have a C tier for like
All
clown?
right, hey, I'm gonna go play Fortnite.
Nah, bro.
Bro, you can
Bro,
just leave,
bro,
man.
we're
it is
just running around in circles,
Let
bro.
him go, bro. Let him go.
Well, I'm not trying to be rude. Like I get that you guys some of you are upset, some of you don't care, some of you are trolling. Like I get it, but like I'm trying to play Fortnite, Like the tier list, nonsensical, right? Trash.
I just think that shit is like mad funny. But wait, last question. Did you, Jason Montoya, right? Like,
yeah.
Did you ever see a video of him for real? Like, did you watch one?
Yeah, I watch his videos.
Bro, where would you put him? I would put him in dog shit. Where would you?
Yeah,
put him?
I would put him. But the thing is, I didn't want to make like a low, because we were really debating about like S plus, S, A, B, and all that. And it was hard to put numbers on the tiers. But
because did you notice when oh god, I can't stand him, bro. Like the way he talked down on like FDX and shit and said the way that FDX regurgitates these takes shows that he doesn't really play Tekken for that long in comparison to me, the one who is trained by the OG American Koreans. Tommy Hill, shut the fuck up. This guy needs to be in dog shit tier.
Let me give you a word of advice, Moonsault, next time you do this, yeah? Because I actually find it very interesting. It's something to talk about. I think next time you do it, this is just just spitballing. You don't have to do it, but I think that maybe when you do it, you should consider that there's probably going to be people talking about it afterwards and have loads of concise. Yeah, no, I know you're fine with that. I'm saying that like have loads of concise reasons for like where people are going, and what might really help is where you've got S plus and S and A and B. Those letters don't mean anything to anyone. All that matters is top and bottom. So little margin's top and someone's right at the bottom, right? If we exclude you, Cuddlecore is lost, right? So that's all people are going to look at. So maybe to alleviate people getting annoyed, if you do care on any level, what you could do is instead of writing S plus, you could actually give it a proper naming convention. So that you and Del was saying that you like everyone in here. You think everyone in here is doing good work. But just writing B probably doesn't convey that. So if you wrote something like really like these guys but want to see more part of the tier list, maybe that would squash some confusion.
Go ahead.
Maybe that would squash some confusion.
Nah, you should.
Hey, come pick this up. Right here.
You should just go harder on them. Like for example, I think Knee for example, Knee needs to really, bro. How about some English subtitles that are good?
Taking a run.
All right.
I mean, yeah, I'm playing Fortnite. I'm not trying to yell at you guys or like interrupt you guys, but like, my fault.
All right, man, go play Fortnite.
Go play Fortnite, man.
All right, my fault. Thanks for having me on. My fault. Bye.
See ya.
Wait, did he say my? Wait, what did he say? Did he say my fault? Wait, what?
Put the camera on me. Put the camera on me.
Yeah. Don't start. He's left.
I don't care. Okay. Y'all know what you all know what was happening the whole hour. Come on, man.
Let me just address. There's a symbol. I don't know if you've been paying attention to the conversation. You've been saying the same thing over and over again. So I'm going to make it clear once again. And I think this is something that people in the fighting game space struggle with. And it's something that I've heard a lot. Why are you talking about this thing? This is a podcast. on podcast we talk about stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at Moonsault for making the tier list. He made something and we're talking about it. That's it. I don't want to make an influencer tier list. I have no interest in making one. I'm interested in understanding why people are put in certain places, not because anyone's upset, just because you put someone somewhere and someone goes, oh, what's the reason for that? That's not I'm mad. Like I think people in this community have like heightened emotions or something. We're just having a conversation, bro. No one's mad here. If anyone gave off the impression that they were like truly angry, then my bad. But I don't feel like I've done that. We're just having a chat. It's really not that deep. You've been saying the same thing over and over again. Go and make your own one. When did I say that I want to make my own one?
I'll be honest. I was slightly annoyed because it reminded me of the Rock shit from yesterday, right? He laughing, but like my reasoning for the Rocks, like if you actually play video games, what they did in that damn thing was add more immersion to the boss fight. That's all that meant. They took it as, oh yeah, y'all just really think Rocks are cool. No. They act like the small things don't matter in the games, but then y'all complain about games being dumb. He said that he made the Tekken Influencer list. It's cool, fine, whatever, dandy. Right? We do the tier list. But then we ask him why. When we first came out, I asked him 2 questions. He beat around the bush, called out me and C4, didn't even answer those 2 questions up front, right? And the only reason he answered some other people because he probably know who they are way more than us, right? So it came off as like deflective. And I checked if he was playing Fortnite. He is streaming Fortnite right now, right? But if it was something he really wanted to adjust, or address, he would have turned off Fortnite, had the conversation with people, called it a day, right?
Yeah.
It made it harder to talk because you had Dale in here, and I get it. Dale probably saw him make the influencer tier list live, etc., yada yada. But then his points were contradicted that it was for the vibes. How you making a tier list on July 15, 2026 at 1 in the morning, whatever time zone he in, for shit that happened last year, included Finn, put him in question mark, and then said it was last year. Like the whole conversation itself for the vibes, but it's like you can't selectively make a tier. Like it's engagement farming. I don't have a problem with people engagement farm. We're content creators. Should be honest, people should engagement farm. But under the tweet, everything he said under that, right? He didn't say like, oh, this is just for fun, for vibes, or any clarification on why he made the tier list. So he comes in the chat, in the stream, and then he says, it's for the vibes, it's for the fun. He's playing Fortnite, I'm chilled. It's like, if people who get mad, if everybody on this list made a video about you, you would be mad because everybody had been talking shit about you the same way Fighting GM did. That's all.
I wonder where he would. I just wonder where we would put me if. I mean, bro, I just uploaded. Yeah, okay, I didn't upload like in a month, but the thing is, bro, doing like these edited videos is kind of tough, man. Like I can't, like no shade against Blackheart, but there is a difference in just pressing record, having your OBS in the beginning of the video. Blackheart, you should cut this out in the future. It fucking annoys me. And just hitting record for 10 minutes and then uploading, right? That's a different like. I mean, you C4 and you do a lot of edited shit. Like that shit is tough, man. Like it is.
I donate it, bruv.
I love the editing. I love the editing process. Right?
I do as well, but it's tough. Like you need to have you need to have the right mindset. But I wonder if, because what he doesn't know, Moonsault would put me god tier. I tell you straight up, because I have managed in my very early videos, which is like a secret, I've actually put in like uncensored Rule 34 footage. I don't know how I made that, but I got it past YouTube and it's not age restricted. If he knew that I done that and got away with it, bro, S tier. Like S tier for life.
But this is influencers, Finn. This is influencers.
Yeah, I am influencing very, very, very hard.
So here's why I hate.
Can I just say something real quick about, like, because I do have a little bit of an issue with what Moonsault did here today. I asked Moonsault to come on and talk about this tier list. I asked him that yesterday or the day before. He got back to me a couple hours later and said, I haven't got anything to add. So when we were here talking about it, I didn't mention bringing Moonsault on because he'd already rejected it. Previous to this, I went to one of Moonsault's streams and he said that he would not be coming back on to my podcast in a group setting because he doesn't like the way things are done here. I guess the question and all that. And I said, that's fine, no problem. I know there's no beef. We're still cool. It wasn't like the red related situation. I was just like, he doesn't like being in these situations where people are being questioned. So what I don't understand is why he asked to be put on. Like this podcast and the environment in this podcast is one of scrutiny. Like if you come on here, you're likely going to get scrutinized for something that you did. Like maybe not in the harshest way, but people are going to ask questions. And saying stuff like "don't lecture me" and not really answering questions is really, yeah. I co-signed Moonsault's his position to not come back on here. I don't think it's good for Moonsault to be on here because, in all honesty, didn't really answer questions properly. 90% of the questions weren't answered properly. I don't think Moonsault's a bad guy. I do like him, but I don't understand why he came on here when he was playing Fortnite. Because I got onto Sophie for this very thing. Sophie's having a conversation with me whilst playing Tekken Ranked.
It's an OS, Mike. He did it because he came in, he left, and he asked to come back while playing Fortnite. The Fortnite was the OS. And in the last 10 seconds, he mic'd up. Where was he mic'd? Was he talking to his Fortnite players before that? Or was it only in the last 10 seconds when the questions got tough from Finn? Why are we falling for this larpery, bro? I don't understand.
Well, the thing is that, like, I think that there's supposed to be me and Moonsault have known of each other for a long time now. I've spoken to him in DMs, and he knows what I expect when people come on the podcast, and it's not much. But playing games whilst you're on here is not really something you should be doing. I took what he just did as a disrespect. So I'm not gonna fall out of favor with Moonsault over it, but I didn't like that. I thought that was a bit of a stupid thing to do, especially when the last time I got into an argument with somebody over it was Sophie, and you guys saw how I blew up at her over doing it. So I don't know why he just did that. But yeah, it wasn't OS. Don't really appreciate it, but whatever.
Okay, let me yap for one moment, yeah. Let me yap. You know, like I'm like mad cool with Moonsault. Like after I had my thing with him, but I did it for a reason because I spoke with him about it. And every time I see people that like really go hard on him, especially, you know, some people in like chats and stuff, I'm like, at least like the guy has the balls at least like to do like money matches with like D and shit. Like the guy has the balls to do that. What they don't. And for me, at the end of the day, it's about the game. You know, for me, at the end of the day, it's about the game. And I appreciate Moonsault because that shit is kind of really funny. I love it. I fucking love it when he rants about throws in the game and says they're like fucking OP and shit. I love that shit. I really like it. But there are certain inconsistencies with this list because I was rewatching this because someone told me this is like happening, and he said like it's consistency is a factor, but that to me doesn't really make sense because Arsenality is S tier, but Arsenality does a video every half a year.
Yeah,
and where is he? Where is Fury? The Fury is A tier, but the Fury is mega consistent. He does the optimal combo videos for every character with the sick Mokujin overlay, where the Mokujin every time you make a combo goes like super sick, and he does combo like community combo shit and stuff. He has guides, written out guides. He sent me one to like add some stuff, or if I had anything to add, shoutouts to Fury, bro. Super cool. He also made me aware of Tekken Warehouse, which I don't know why this is on this tier list because it is just a website, but fine. And besides that, yeah, obviously Planet Meduse, my bro, needs to go SS tier, if you know what I mean, if you catch my meaning. And
wow, I just caught that.
We have and Ulrich also goated. Like I don't know. What would you guys? Would we change anything here?
This whole tier list is ass to me. I'm gonna be honest.
The problem with changing some of it is I don't know some of the pictures. I can tell you some of them. Like I was saying, Max is our top content creator in fighting games. Like he sits at the top. Whether like you put him at the top or whatever, I think most people probably put him up there. But I think for a Tekken influencer tier list, I don't know if Max goes in S. because I think if you were to put Max into any specific fighting game for like any type of influencing, I think it would be versus games or like the Marvel games.
It would be Marvel. Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but that's not a slight on Max. It's because Max is like an all-purpose YouTube channel, so he's S in fighting games, but I don't know if he's S in Tekken alone.
Let me say this because I gotta go in a few minutes.
Mm.
So one thing that was really pissing me off that I knew for the vibes was bullshit. You're not gonna make a tier list and then sit here and say to us, I can't tell you why I put somebody in a certain spot on the tier list. Like if you're like when Tekken 8 was coming out, what I did, maybe I'm more committed than most people, but I started looking through all of the Tekken content creators I can find, and I've seen almost everybody on here to some extent, right, of what they did. If I'm making a tier list with content creators on it, and I have not watched more than a minute of your content, it is not, for me personally, you could say it's for the vibes, but I also think it's disingenuous when this is also an art form, right? Regardless of how you feel about content creation being like throwaway and some stuff like that. Like, I've edited for people of million sub channels. I edit for some of the biggest VTubers out there. To me, this is just as competitive as getting top 8. You know, and
VTubers, you're gonna catch a case, bro.
No, I'm not, because they pay too much and I shut up. Now, point stands.
What?
Number 2, when it comes to that, like the fact that you can't tell me why some people are on a certain spot in the tier list, even if it is for the vibes, it's very disingenuous, and I feel like you shouldn't make a tier list because it comes off as self-imposed and putting something up there, right? Maximilian placement, right? It's just there because he's like, it's Max. So let's just put Max and S, but let's put him at the end, right? You know what I'm saying? And you have FDX, Denny Mays, shout out to him, and then TNS. And it's like, come on, you know? And
yeah, I know what you mean.
And to me,
go ahead. Last year, when Moonsault made a tier list, I legitimately thought about doing a stream or doing a video where I would do one, like a content creator tier list. But the truth is, I thought about how I would do it, and I would just hide the placements, and I would put everyone in S tier because, at the end of the day, if I played Grand Blue, right? I played a bit of Grand Blue, and I watched the content. There's basically only Brick. They have only Brick. Brick is amazing, and I told him, like, every community would be better off having someone like you in their community. He's amazing. Amazing teacher, just amazing. But there is nothing there, right? And so many fighting games would be so happy to have to have what we have here, right? Like everyone in here, to even have this vibrance, like Big Nose going in with a fucking Reina Rule 34, right? Then you have Meduse, who is like preaching some stuff. Like, I think it's great to have in the grand scheme of things. It's great to have that because there are many smaller fighting games who would kill to even have some content creators for their game. Yeah. And I couldn't bring myself to put anyone lower than like when just one tier, S tier, which I would put everyone in there because I have seen, and I could even tell you why. I've watched videos from all of these.
Yeah. I was just referencing this super chat. I do think this is fair. It said, talking about people crying over a tier list, anytime he gets pressed, he pouts and wants to leave. I remember he did it months ago with Finn. Yeah, I remember that. That was on this podcast as well.
Yeah, but last thing I got to say is it's so frustrating seeing a tier list and some people not getting the praise for what it is. I'll be honest, recently, Chad, I got a shout out to Chad. I don't know if he's still here. Chad has also been one of my favorite content creators to talk to and watch recently. I know he's a homie, but I actually haven't looked deep into his content and the way he articulates himself. That is a person for like a voice of content, right? And Appley being in the middle, but at A, but he's the one that helped me understand Tekken. He goes by Appley, the Tekken library. Yeah. He literally helps you understand Tekken and visually can edit better than most people above him.
Yeah.
Right? And everybody has their different opinion on what is good and bad content. I don't think some content is everything don't need to be edited. Something can be over edited. It can turn into slop. For example, I know how you feel about Blackheart, but that one video where he did the voice with the Sophie, that video is a legendary video. When he did the meme of that video was fucking hilarious. But good. Everybody has different taste for different content. Some people like movies, some people don't. And it's just very frustrating to me that like, yeah, somebody will say it's not that deep, but if you're on this list and from another big content creator, and you're like, damn, what can I do better? And you're not even giving like, and he even said in the stream a few minutes ago, he was like, well, I could give details for why everybody is here. When we ask him about certain people, he'll just be like, I just did it for the fun, bro.
Yeah, and the content also, it's like difficult. Yeah, you know this from the editing stuff. Like, for example, I'm like mega bad at editing. Like, it takes me a long time to do that. And it's just basic stuff because I did it for the first time. So this like American Psycho shit I did, that took me 12 hours. Like, that took me a long time. And that's just like, that's 12 hours. Like, I can't just, you know, or like Arsenalty, like all the clips he does with the compilations. That's like, what is that? Like 3 months worth of playing in like one video. You can't really. It's tough, right? It's tough. Schizophrenic. I don't even know what he does. Like, isn't it just I trolled Mainman? Here's a lol video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know I see him on Twitter all the time, but I don't see him on YouTube too often.
Oh yeah, I mean, sorry, it's influencer shit. It's not like content creator stuff. I guess I don't know. Roman Jelly, funny as fuck. Guys, who you don't know, right? Because I don't know some of the, like, who's the girl besides Joe Budden, besides TK Warehouse? What
isn't that the girl that had that thing with Ninja Killer?
Yeah, with the bunny. She's the meme Tekken creator.
Yeah. Oh, that's her.
Yeah, that's her. She's the one that's memeing and just out of pocket with jokes and stuff.
Oh, I don't even play Tekken and I knew that.
What's besides her then? The blue stuff besides Den Z?
I don't know what that is.
Is that he? I know he does stuff. He's done stuff with Main Man. Fuck, I know his name. He messaged me not too long ago. Fuck, I can't remember his name. It begins with M.
I remember at the moment.
He does. I think I know who it is. I think he does do quite good content. Masood, that's it. Yeah, I think it's
Masood. Okay, it's Masood. Okay. That's
okay. Masood is good. He's a good content creator.
Who is? Oh no, that's Naria. I think is Yagami on that shit, bro. Yagami every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks does a new 10 customization ideas for Reina. Here's how to do them. Love it.
Great. Where's Nova Saken?
He's in S besides Shinblade. Which is also like Nova does like essay, right? It's kind of tough. It's tough because Nova does essay stuff. Joe Crush, I don't even know what he does. Doesn't he just do? Oh, I mocked people in TNS. Here's my tournament run.
No, I don't know.
I mean, to be real, he mocks the fuck out of people. But I mean, that's just like kind of like Jay said. Like you just put up your stream highlights, right? So it's kind. But I mean, again, it's like the OS, right? It's influencer tier list, not content creator tier list. It's like hard to rate. It's hard to rate because
the name is bad.
Salami,
the name of the list is bad.
The name is kind of bad name. Because like Blasted Salami, the effort he put in, I know for a fact that he had every footage that he made for Tekken fucking 7 videos. These were uncompressed 4K files which he edited with. Like he had like terabytes and terabytes worth of video files. That's why. Excuse me. That's why his like video quality is like so high because it's if you ever looked at a Blast Salami video, it's fucking insane. So this shit, it took him sometimes hundreds of hours a single video. Like that's something you can't even quantify or qualify something. Then besides Mrs. Play stuff, is that Momo, guys? Besides or like in chat, is that Momo Dog besides Mrs. Play stuff?
Well, between you and Mrs. Play stuff.
No, between left to Mrs. Playstuff.
I don't know who that is.
I have no idea.
Oh, another person that's not on this list, and I feel like it's like yeah, it's for the vibe. The only reason I can say it's for the vibes is because it didn't look like a lot of thought went into it. The one person that should be on this tier list, I would say, is Dinogen. He is one that's been doing like the early pre-release characters, giving info about the characters. Even if you don't like Tekken 8. He has made me go like, dang, I should turn Tekken 8 on. And him doing pre-release videos is not just, oh, this character is cool. He can actually relate it to a newcomer or to somebody that wants to play Tekken. And I value those type of creators that can also make stuff sound interesting, but also give both feedback for players such as like Tekken veterans and people that want to play the characters. You know, And I think that's kind of like when you say it's for the vibes, it's like at least try with everybody, you know, try to put everybody on here. I don't know. I just feel like the influencer thing, it depends because it comes with so many different like outliers of do you stream, do you make content, can you make videos, did you do anything, are you just yapping?
I have a thought
Where
on
the
this.
fuck? Where the fuck is Immortal on this list? Immortal does the same thing. I got my
I'm on
config
there.
from him, and his shit is so clean because he knows like bitrate optimization and shit, which is why like, he has the cleanest like his gameplay. He should do more videos, Immortal. Oh please, bro! It's like the gameplay alone looks amazing, even on like a big monitor because he uses like really optimized bit rates. Immortal, you're in chat. Do more of the like maybe 5 rule stuff because that video you did where you explained like with like super easy rules the different frame states in the beginning of Tekken 8. That shit was like so fucking nice.
He's a Raven player, right?
Yeah, that's the problem. No one gives a shit about Raven. Like he's
I was about to say that. I was like, I know this content. I don't fuck with Raven. I
watched every Raven video from Immortal because I like to know shit about characters. So I watched every single video. But that's the problem, right? He plays a character, yeah, we don't give a fuck about Raven. It's like, problem. If you had him for Kazuya, but I mean, it is what it is.
I have a thought about something.
So let Del go.
Statement, I'm dipping. For real. Possible to try with every single influencer. Let's be real. It was done with Moon's take on what he sees and engages with, which is fair. But I could do this. I have a community. I could do the Xenoverse community, and this list will be 3 times the size of this. And I'm talking, I could go from 2016 to 2026. Because literally, or even if I do a tier list, I'm gonna just go look up somebody, watch the content for a couple minutes, and then decide to put them on the tier list. That's all I'm saying. I think it's bullshit.
Yeah, I just wanted to say I have thoughts on this. One, because this discussion has more critical thought than that went into you guys' decisions than the actual list did. Like the list was really just vibes, like really just vibes, and that's why I wasn't jumping in to be like, I wasn't like, oh, I need to defend this person. I just could see that you guys were really critiquing it with a really good critical eye, critical mind, and I was just like, guys, I don't think you understand how this list was made.
Yeah, but that's why this shit is nice. Like that's why I like that Moonsault is the one who does it and puts this shit out because, as Mike said, again, it's stuff we can talk about, right? Again, there are fighting in communities who don't even have that. They couldn't even make a list like this. They have like 3 guys. That's why I like it.
I just think that he's too big to make a silly list. That's my issue now. It's like, if this was a person who had like 300 followers on Twitter, nobody would be there. But like, oh, cool, that's just how you feel. But yeah, you're muted, by the way. Yeah, I'm not sure if you know. But anyway, yeah, I was just throwing in the point of view that like it's being critiqued, like very well. All your points are good. Everything you're saying, I agree with. But the original list was just like, oh, let me just make a list. Okay, what do you guys think? Oh, this is cool. Oh, I like this guy. Okay, cool. Let's just post it. Like it was so, it was so.
Look, the only funny thing is like I thought he wanted to talk about. That's why I was just fucking with him. I wanted to see how far he goes with explaining Plant and Meduse. That's all I wanted. Like obviously I needed to ask like, what do you mean he's wilding out? Like, what do you mean, bro? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, I just didn't like the way he conducted himself on stream. That's it. I'm still cool with him. We're still blessed. I just think he was I just didn't like the way he conducted himself on stream. I think if you make a tier list, it's completely fine if you're like, I'm not answering questions. Goodbye. But then to come into my stream when you know what it's like over here and you know how we ask questions and how we scrutinize, and then say, don't lecture me. Yeah, you guys can't get me to answer questions.
That was
and then like calling out commands on Fortnite. I'm like, bro, did you forget where you are?
I mean, just say it. Like, just say it, bro. Like, just say if you think like, oh, Planet Medusa, yeah, he might be a bit anti-Semitic or anti-celestial, as he would say. But to be fair, he has the most fire Twitch titles. It's always like Bro. I swear to God, it's always like Lamborghini Aventador Kazuya, Obelisk the Tormentor gameplay. It's like you're like, bro, the right fist of Exodia into your ass. You have to give it. And also when he plays, he is not as toxic as people say. Like he gives credit. Like when he plays a good Eddie, he's like, no, good shit. He's not as toxic as people want to make it out. Only when it comes to certain people in a certain part of the world.
Guys, Yaya's supposed to be muted. He's not. He knows he's muted.
Yeah, he knows.
He's talking to someone else on Discord. But yeah, like Curtis Jackson was saying, Moonsault didn't know he was coming here. I'm like, yes, he did. He asked to be here. He listened.
He asked to be here.
That was my bad.
He asked
That was
to
my
be here.
bad. I said, oh, they're talking about your. I just messaged him. I was like, oh, by the way, they're talking about your list. And so he just listened for like 10 minutes while you guys were gunning him. And then, not when I say you guys, I just mean Yaya and C4. Like, it was fine. You was critiquing.
Was I gunning him before he came? I don't think I was gunning him before he came in.
You said that the list looks bullshit or it was garbage or something. Anyway, so
Did I?
Maybe you wasn't gunning him. You was just gunning that the list was a bit nonsense.
But
that means that he was watching. He was watching for 10 minutes, so he knew he was coming in here.
Sure.
No, they were saying that he messaged him to check out the stream, right?
Yeah,
I know, but Curtis is saying that he didn't know, and Dell's saying he messaged him, so he did know. So what I'm saying is Curtis's defense of him is not valid because he did know it was coming here.
You know the reason I actually did get a little bit mad. Like Dell said it in chat, I was like, yeah, I did get mad.
He got mildly annoyed. That's all right.
Yeah, I did get mildly annoyed. One, because I don't like when people are lying to me. That's just like I was here when Sophie was here, but I didn't think she was lying to me, so I could give her a little bit of grace. The same way Dell gave Moonsault grace. But when someone's bullshitting me to my face and not even trying to hide it, well, I guess he did try to hide it. He didn't do a good job. That mildly annoyed me. But the excuses that people were saying in chat, not Dell, the excuses people in chat were saying, that made me mad. That did make me mad. I don't like when people can get away with being clearly, obviously, LARPing as a moron, and then they get defended by people in chat. I don't know what he calls his followers, Moonies. I don't know what they're called, but these Moonies.
There's no name.
Now, they've got a name now. Don't be a Moonie. Please.
Is mad. That's worse than Biscuit.
And I can't blame people. Like if people would. If there is someone on that list, also, bro, have the balls to say like in F tier or some shit, like have the balls to do that. But I can't blame people if they're like mad at this, because again, it doesn't matter what form of video you do. Even if I think it's like low effort garbage, I know that still takes like effort and time. Like it takes effort and time.
Yeah,
and to be judged is tricky for some people, right? I would be like, bro, I actually put, I mean, I can't even say that out loud, but you know, I just do shit that I think is like fun. I don't know. Some people think it's like mad retarded.
We're talking about influence. Spags in S.
Yeah, Spags has said a million times he does not like Moon. He said it like tons. He said it on his stream like 2 or 3 days ago.
But right, Del, for influence though, come on now. How have you not put Spag up there? He basically introduced the whole country.
Oh, Spag, yeah.
I mean, he's probably the best commentator in my opinion.
Yeah, because he said that he's done this for 2025 as well, right? This is going off last year too. Last year, Spag was still doing commentary.
Was he? When did he get taken out?
I think it was early mid last year.
Yeah, after the season 2 Tekken Talk.
It was the Heat Speak, the season 2 Heat Speak. So it had to have been. That's when the phone stopped ringing.
I play too much Among Us, bro. I shouldn't have been here. That's all I'm saying. I play way too much Among Us. When he came in talking about when like he made this tier list, and then it was like, no, I made it last year, and I was like, well, then your criticism about Finn, and that's what I said was a lie. Because he just had to say, like, oh, I put Finn there because I didn't know. Which would have made sense because he's in question mark. That would have made way more sense than him trying to defend it. That's why I said it was a lie to me. And obviously Yaya got the same thing.
You're saying that I do hear what you're saying. I actually hear what you're saying. I just didn't like everyone was swinging on man. That's all.
Well, and the problem is if you put this out, obviously people are gonna like, even you can't always do the OS of saying it's for vibes, it's for shits and giggles. Like, you know what you're doing, right? Like, you know what you're doing. And I appreciate if Moonsault Slayer, I mean, he did for a time, right? If he just says, okay, you know what, ask me questions about the placements, because I mean, bro, you are judging people. Like, they should also be able to judge your judgment.
Yeah.
So,
Sure.
and yeah, it's like, it's kind of when you say I didn't, because that's where I got like a bit, that's where I'm like a bit, I don't know, because he put me in question mark, because honestly I should be like an autistic tier, because there is no, right, I don't have any fixed content, I do like mentally ill shit, but so I would put myself also in like question mark, but like on a serious note. But it doesn't make sense that he said, oh, he didn't upload in like a month or something, because while that is true, Arsenality is in fucking S tier. He doesn't influence shit. Like, he doesn't care about Twitter. He's not on Twitter. He just basically just does
streams
YouTube
are just
shit.
him silently playing the game.
There's nothing wrong. Like, I think Yaya said it. There's nothing wrong with engagement farming, and there's nothing wrong with just doing stuff for vibes. Loads of tier lists are done by vibes. Like, you'll ask them, be like, how's this character at the top? They lose like 90% of their matchups. It's like, oh well, I find them hard to fight against, and then we just go on about our day. It's when you try to bullshit people about your reasoning. Just say it's vibes. Just vibes, and I wanted engagement. You're a fucking content creator. If you said you need engagement farming, that's fine. I don't know why you took it as a dig when I said that. Like, get your clicks, bro. Is you got Twitter blue? Get your money. Just don't piss on my boots and tell me it's raining. Like, I know what you're doing, but don't lie and say, oh, I was doing it so people could talk about it. Yeah, but you're trying to make you like you're some virtuous person for the community. You wanted people to talk about your tier list.
Yeah,
that's fine.
So, one thing though, because I quickly need to go through this tier. Who is right from Meduse, the Azucena picture? Who the fuck is that? Guys in chat, can someone give me a? I want to give a take. Can someone tell me who that is to the right of Medusa, the Azucena thing? Anyone?
I don't know who that. I couldn't tell you, bro. It would really help if you just do tier lists by writing names instead of doing pictures. Like, I don't know half the display pictures. I'm sure I know who the content creators are. I just don't know their display pictures.
Yeah.
So it's really difficult.
Army, he doesn't even. Oh God, bro. For Go Army is a fucking idiot. Okay, if that could be actually Go Army, yeah, for the crime of dodging Heavenly Oshia with your complete brain rot, you actually deserve to be not even on this list. Rapu. Okay, next one. Who is the Ryo Hayabusa? That's Ryo from Ninja Gaiden 3, right?
I can't tell you. Wait, hold on. Let me look at my other screen.
Where he had the fucked up arm.
How the fuck can you tell from that picture?
Yeah,
bro, I played Razor's Edge, my guy. Come on, man. I played all Ninja Gaidens.
Yeah, it does look like it is Ryu.
You're a nerd.
Anyone know who that is? Bro, if you haven't played it, play Black and Ninja Gaiden 2 Vanilla or the PC UE remake. These two games, they're really good.
Okay.
If you ever want to play a good action game.
Why is Tekken 8 on there?
Yeah, I don't fucking even know. That's why I wanted to go through this, because that's dumb. But I need to know who
No, I was there. I think it was because the social media is low, because he said it's a very poor like social media, or it's a very poor Twitter. Like, they don't communicate things clearly, or when they list patch notes, you have to go with, like, he had a reason.
Del. You were there. Can you remember who is this Ryu guy?
No, I didn't watch the whole thing. It was. You have to understand, it was a bullshit stream. Like, he was just like, oh yeah, this and move this here, and then I just, like, I don't know. I started watching King J or something.
Who can that be? Who is like,
like, it was never serious.
It has to be some. No, it is a bit serious, because everyone in B tier is someone who had at least a perceived controversial thing happening. So let's not act like.
Just so you know, I know what you're trying to do, Finn, but from my perspective, I just want you might understand this, and you can keep doing this, right? But this is like me and Moonsault had a game of chess, right? I'm a human and he's a pigeon. And what you're doing is VOD reviewing our match. You're VOD reviewing me playing chess with a pigeon.
A little bit,
because he doesn't care. Wingspan is flicking everywhere. The pawns and queens are on the floor. Like, you're trying to logic something that was written down.
Yeah,
ChatGPT.
I think the one thing that's kind of telling a bit about this is everyone in B tier is a safe lowest tier that you can get away with. Oh, already.
Evo?
Oh yeah, because you know what I mean. Like
You've
it's
got
like
Evo there, bro.
Yeah, Evo, of course, like Saudi ownership. Like I don't like Saudi. It's like fuck off, bro. It's like such a safe. It's so safe, you know. It's
what
so
about
safe.
Bandai and Murray?
Bandai
People don't
we
like
don't
them,
like
though.
because greedy company, yada yada. Murray, idiot, obviously.
He's not radioactive. He's just disliked.
Yeah, he's just mega disliked. And
I mean,
because
if you're black
this
heart,
is
he's the worst person on the
calculated. Like
planet.
Moonsault, this is a bit calculated. He put himself into that tier as well to play it safe, like Yaya said. Like, oh, I put myself into B tier, so you blah blah blah. So it's fine. But he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing with the B tier. With the B tier, he really knows what he's doing. Like Yellow Motion, apparently I heard no one say anything good. Apparently everyone dislikes this guy. Or for his type of uploads and shit, the AI stuff. So it's a safe lowest tier. Big Nose, I don't actually know. Big Nose streams are kind of fire. Not gonna lie, not gonna hold you, bro. He needs a Pepsi sponsorship.
But he's just an edgelord. He's just edgy.
He isn't really that edgy. Like Medusa is Obelisk, the Tormentor, Slifer, Sky Dragon, Avantado. That is the shit. Go Army is a pussy. So safe bets. Ulrich, yeah, it is, bro. The guy, like, insane, it completely insane. Just watch the Joe Budden shit on that. Ulrich, Ulrich doesn't deserve this, man. Like, Ulrich doesn't deserve this because this one. So if you don't know, Ulrich was made fun of because of this, like, oh, he did the screenshot tag, right? You guys know the screenshot tag where you can like screenshot in game
it was in one of my videos.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, he did that. But shouldn't you be more angry at Bandai Namco that we played a shit game that now everyone, like Tekken 7, right? Everyone's saying, oh, Tekken 7, guys, Tekken 7 saved the franchise. Tekken 7 saved the franchise, 11 million copies sold. My guy, they didn't even fix this game for the PC ever. The screenshot tag never got fixed. Like, shouldn't we be mad at developers for even providing this? Like, for even
you can be mad at both. Like, you can be mad at someone cheating, and you can be mad at the company for putting out a shit game.
I mean, he also didn't do it that often. I mean, I have to say, this is I can't say this publicly. I forgot that I'm not here in private. I can't even say this. Well, fuck it. I can say it. Ulrich is. I subscribed to him when he played Tekken 7. He played on Forgotten Realm with Heihachi. Fucked up a Jin. Then he lost though, and he was really mad. He got to practice mode screen, and then he proceeded to randomly say that all Claudio players are pedophiles, which is really funny. And I was laughing so hard because the guy is just like super dry. He is like super dry delivering it. He lost against one guy and was just like, there was a pause. His face changes, it empties out, and he's just like, scum. And it's like, bro, it's so funny. He is so funny. And honestly, he is also super chill. Recently, when he plays ranked, he is labbing the game. He is not a bad, like, he's a very good player. He's labbing the game. He's running the sets, and he's still get like memed on for this. Yeah, because this one, I don't know, this one thing went viral where, oh, he's cheating. He's like doing the screenshot tag. Yeah, bro, like, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the video that I did is my second most watched video on my channel.
No way. It was that big.
I mean, what can you say? It just happened. Then we have low tier God, who is I honest to God, I'm still have my sanity. I don't know how about you guys. I have never in my life watched anything low tier God related besides the one documentary where
this is so weird.
Thing is on.
You would love low tier God. Everything you said about like Medusa and everything, that's what LTG does.
Yeah, but although he has some fire quotes, I saw one, I think it was Street Fighter 5, where he's like, he didn't open me up. I exercised my free will. I got tired of blocking. Where he said like, you didn't open me up, bitch. I got tired of blocking. Bro, that is insane.
You're an LTG fan in the making. He does it all the time.
Yeah,
bro.
I mean, also the guy isn't honestly the guy. By the way, I can't even say that, people would crucify me, but the guy was
Nah,
not.
say it.
The guy is not as bad as like Street Fighter, especially like 5 and 4, as people want to make it out to be. But hey, you can just watch it and come to your own conclusions. Then we have obviously Cuddlecore, who is also like, oh, save B, because I should have asked Moonsault that. I should have asked him
Yeah,
that.
I would have. I wanted to know. Well, actually, no. We know actually he's on the side of Shinblade because of one of his intros to one of his YouTube
Yeah,
videos.
I mean,
you know what I'm talking about,
obviously,
Mike.
I mean, you have to be on. I mean, in my opinion, like you have to be kind of like every normal human being has to be on Shinblade's. I mean, there's not even a side. There's just objectively kind of correctness, and objectively that's kind of fucked up. And also, if you ask Hey Broken, why the fuck is Hey Broken not on this list? By the fucking way, Hey Broken coined the term like Tekken Illuminati or an FGC Illuminati, and she's obviously like they call her corporate core. So that's why she's in B. It's also a safe pick. Hey Broken should be on this list as well. I would put him like God tier.
Hey Broken is the one that does all the conspiracies.
Yeah, he does the conspiracies, but he has a great mind for Tekken. Like he did one of the best videos I ever watched, which was his Zafina Intermediate Guide, and he directly goes exactly to the point where you want a content creator to go to teach you, like as me, right? Someone who knows how to play the game, and he gives you exactly what you need to have like a Zafina like starter package for someone who knows how to play the game. Not like, oh, let's start with 10 frame punish. Like, shut the fuck up. Then, who is that besides her?
It looks
Right
like
side.
Yamada or Yamaso, whatever his name was, the Tekken developer.
Oh, okay. So then it's just uninteresting. And then we have Evo, Moonsault himself for some reason, and Michael Murray and Bandai. Okay.
No,
Yeah, there was some thought that was put into this. Definitely, this was not just that. Oh, we're just gonna put people anywhere. This whole list is full of controversial figures, and then the developers of Moonsault. So this was definitely intentional.
Some parts clearly are. Some sections clearly have a lot more thought into it than others.
Yeah, and the top part.
I'm calling it a pigeon. Ain't no way.
The top part is also like they're super obvious picks: Arson Ash, Lil Margin, IMOP, Max, Tasty Steve. Like they're very deliberate picks. So the idea that there wasn't thought that went into this, I don't really buy it.
Glaze. That's all it is. S tier is just glaze.
Wait
I
a
don't
minute,
know.
is that?
Yeah, I don't know if it would be fair to say all of it had thought into it. That's all I'm saying. Because there's whole sections that were just like, oh yeah, this looks right, but top and bottom probably have a lot more thought.
Do you know what? Do you know why I think I didn't say it to Moonsault because I wanted him to talk. I was watching his stream when he did it, and it's been taken down now.
Oh, has it?
Oh, not again, bro. Moon, this is the one thing I really dislike, because in the past you did this. I know you did it a couple of times where you had some horrible takes and you deleted like the video or the VOD. I know you did that, bro. That's.
Did you watch most of it?
I watched almost the entire thing.
Oh,
I think
wow.
I
What a
missed.
melt, bruv.
I didn't.
He
watch
came
most
in
of
and
it.
talking about pussies, and he did that. Absolute.
Oh wait,
soggy
he's put it back up. It's gone back up now. He must have unlisted it.
He's listening.
Yeah, he must have. Well, I don't know if he did it just now.
Nah,
But
it wouldn't unlist that quick.
Yeah, he was unlisted because I went on there to finish off the last 10 minutes, and then it was gone. But it's back up now, so I don't know if something was taken out or whatever. Because when I went to look, it was the last stream that was on there was you thought I would lose, and there was a picture of Kazuya's face. He had taken it down, so I was watching, and I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I have people on here, and I just let them talk. Like when I had Red on here, and he was making out like I didn't know what DEI was and all that stuff. I just let him talk. I was like, I'm gonna play dumb, like I don't know what I'm on about, and let him talk.
Red didn't know what you know. That was really obvious.
He had no idea. And even when I listened to his follow-up stream, he was talking about how like I didn't know all this stuff about what goes on in the industry. He doesn't even know what I've done. He doesn't know who I am or who I'm connected to. So sometimes I just let people talk just to see where their mind is.
Let me get a clarification in there real quick. If he said something that would obviously get him in trouble, then obviously you nuke the VOD. But if it was just that he was mad that people would look at the reasoning for the tier list, that's moist. Even to delete it, well, even to hide it, then put it back up, you had a moist moment. And I will always judge you for that.
No, it did happen in the past. I know that. It did happen in the past.
I just don't like. I don't mind people that are like not necessarily soft, but like are cautious. But you can't come into a spot talking about people being crybabies, and everyone's too scared to say what he said with this tier list to hide the fact that you did it, and then to change your mind.
You've probably seen more of it than everyone in this chat than Mike, because like I said, I didn't see the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen most of it. So that's why I know that he's playing dumb. I know he's playing dumb. It was not, there was thought that went into it. I asked him, I was talking to him because I asked him about my placement, but I originally saw where he put me, and I saw people in the chat saying to him, put Michael higher. And I saw what his reasoning was. To be fair, his reasoning wasn't wrong. I haven't done much for Tekken this year, but I watched it. So that's why I was like, when I heard him talking, I was like, I'm not going to say anything now because now I want to see if there's going to be lies.
So the chat influenced his like tier list.
Yeah.
Why did he say that? Or did he say it and I missed it? I
No,
like
he
he never
didn't.
said that.
Yeah, you could say anything in the chat. I think you could just say anything, and then he would just take into consideration.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
you should
was
have probably said that
influence.
when he was here.
No, I just wanted him to talk. Because I was, but he said something, and I was like, that never happened. And then I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to stay quiet and not say anything. But
Okay.
yeah, I saw 95% of it before it went down. The reason I messaged him because I wanted the actual tier list itself, the actual I want the actual template. And the reason I asked him is because he took it down, and I was like, oh, okay, well he's taken it down, so I guess I'll just talk to him about it so we can reference it on stream. But it's gone back up now, so yeah. But yeah, I saw it. So there's no point in telling fibs.
Are these who
Hold on.
even? Sorry.
I was gonna say, good shit, GM. We need to mock locals.
No, don't, bro. Don't give GM too much credit, bro. He is.
He's not my enemy. He's your enemy, but he's not my enemy. I hear the voice. He crashed out for 11 minutes.
Yeah, he was a crash out. I don't have any issue with him. That was a crash out.
It was an entertaining crash out. Not all crash outs are bad. It was a good crash out.
11 minutes of me imitating someone that upset me. You can call me a crash out if I do that.
It was definitely. But to be fair, every time we went to the video, he said a line that was more hilarious than the first. And to do that for 11 minutes, that's not easy to do, bro. He was saying some crazy things. None of it. 80% of that video is incomprehensible, but I laughed. So. And I can hear Moonsault saying it. So.
The comments are just laughing away. He's getting donations on his fucking video for doing the video.
No, he's getting donations on a video.
On a video, bro. That's mad. People are donating on the video saying good shit.
Damn. Is GM gonna get the fucking Cyclops treatment and just get back in everyone's good graces?
I mean, it's.
Wait, hold on. If someone said close the channel, you're not making a funnier video than this. Lol.
That's silly.
That's the cleanest backhanded compliment I've ever heard. That's so sick.
Oh man.
I mean, I'm not trying. I mean, I don't know. Maybe people are. Is Moonsault like a content vulture? What do you think, guys? Huh?
No, I think Moonsault has got. I think Moonsault content fine. I ain't got a problem with it. I ain't got a problem with Moonsault, but I do think that like we all exist in this space together, right? And sometimes we get on each other's tits, and obviously he's pissed off GM, and it's just a bit of fun. Like obviously he might say something, we've said something about it. GM might say something about us. It is what it is. I don't think it's that deep for any particular person. With Moonsault's content, I think he's got his place in the Tekken community. I get my some of my information from Moonsault. Granted, I have to go and like just double check sometimes, but sometimes he posts things that like I have never heard about before. I'm like, oh, like I didn't know that was going on. Let me go look into what if there's anything worth talking about here. So he's definitely got his place in the Tekken community, 100%. I think that people are a little bit too harsh on him, but I also think that he plays dumb too often. And I also think that he has got a bit of an ego. Saying stuff like "Don't lecture me" on a podcast is insane. Yeah, and it wasn't a lecture; it was a question. But
then he has to stream when he's got a fucking voice changer.
Yeah, like I don't know. I like Moonsault. I think that he could probably sometimes his attitude could probably rub people the wrong way, but I think his content's fine.
Well, I don't. The only thing I have a legit problem with, because he to my knowledge, I don't think he does that anymore, or like a lot. But in the past, I saw some shorts where he was like talking about characters and what's like kind of busted about him, and it particularly was like a Link situation where it was just plain out, flat out wrong, like just wrong information. And that's something where I'm like getting really sensitive. If you put out like wrong information about a fighting game or a character, that's where I'm getting like really sensitive about.
Does he do? Have you seen these videos where he does like the heart behind the warrior stuff, where he does like character dives and stuff? Have you seen those videos that he's done?
Is that
No.
where he's talking about lore, like the lore?
No.
Those used to be. He used to do those back in the day. Those were sick. I learned a lot about characters I never cared about.
See, I don't just hate Moonsault.
Yeah.
I've looked into his shit. Like that content is pretty good. So when people say like, "Oh, he's just a vulture," I'm like, I think it's different when he doesn't have to be. He's one of, you can say he is a culture vulture or whatever, or he does slop, but he has content on his YouTube where it's not slop.
Yeah, the old videos where he's talking about how every character is connected to Olga, and he would like reference the comics, reference like Tekken 3, and then talk about how like, oh, on the PSP version they mentioned this. I was just like, nah, this is someone who's not just lifting off Wikipedia. That's how I first heard about him.
He's not confined. He's not defined by the slop. He can do non-slop
He
content.
can, yeah. He was doing like
Yes, he
serious content before he like started to just mainly focus on news.
But I guess the time required to do that is just not gonna.
It's long.
Yeah,
it's long. Everyone here knows how long it is to edit. It's a headache.
Yaya's not here, bro. He's
gone, bro. Because
he's just vibing.
There's something that's weird that I just recently noticed in the American Tekken scene, because I think they're getting like mega pussified. We have a big problem, guys. I noticed this. Joe Budden, he did a big mistake because he started a trend. I need to get your take on this, guys. This is weird. I mentioned that Moonsault played against Dracula, right? Now,
it was a
what I didn't
set.
mention is, but you know what the crazy part is? Because Joe did it once, because people were too diva to just play, they had to put up money for both people to play. And now the culture has established
money matches.
Yes. And now the culture has established that people who kind of don't even really have real beef, they kind of like act this shit, and then but they have the expectation that they now put money up for them to play. So both get paid.
Oh, I didn't realize they both get paid. I thought it goes into a pot.
No, they're doing. I know what Finn's talking about. It's like they did it a little. Well, maybe not Street Fighter, but esports do the whole exhibition stuff. So you pay the players for playing an exhibition. Yeah. It's not really a money match anymore.
What is this?
As long as they say it's not a money match and it's an exhibition, I think because then it's like pay-per-view kind of.
It's not even a money match. It's not a fucking money match. It's not a beef match, bro. I fought money. Like, okay, guys, I don't play offline with people, but I thought a money match goes like this. Yo, you play me for $1,000, meaning I am betting $1,000 that you cannot beat me, and if I lose, I pay you $1,000. I thought that's what a money match is.
Yeah, because then you get the shame of having to hand over money to the person who beat you.
Yeah, and this shit is kind of weird, because now what ends up happening is that people that don't even kind of have beef want to start beef, because they know if that kind of picks up a little bit of traction, even though they're just fucking randoms, like literally even like super random people I've never heard of, that if they bring this to Joe, they could get paid.
You know what the problem with that is? They did it a little bit in some of the. What was before Street Fighter League? Can't fucking remember. The thing that Gutex was on, with the whole what's his face? Oh fuck, K-Brad and the Viper player. Fuck, Wolfcrone. Where they had like all these players and they all got paid. It's like, well, besides Wolfcrone and K-Brad, if you're playing knowing that you're going to get money, you don't really care about winning. And I had the same thing about EWC. The players are getting so much money. It's like, I want to win, but I'm still getting paid. I think when you have the ability to not win money, that's when you play like your best. So when everyone's getting paid, and especially if it's the same amount, I look at that match and go, yeah, this is
it's like mega
casual
cringe.
at best.
Yeah,
it's
mega
best,
cringe. Like the that's why it's fucked that it happened, because I get what in Joe Budden is in a weird position, because what is he gonna do? What's he gonna do if people are too diva to just fucking play, right?
But the thing, I don't know if Joe remembers this, but I warned him about this. Do you remember when I was doing the beef sets every week on here? The expectation was to like have fun and put on a show for people. Money wasn't involved, and if money was involved, it's because we were putting it up ourselves. That's the point in the money match. But when I stopped doing them, I noticed that Joe started to really pick it up, which I thought was great, because like I lost love for Tekken 8, and I was like, I'm not doing them anymore because I'm not having fun. And Joe picked it up, and I thought they were really good. But I spoke to Joe. I was in his stream chat, and I said to him, "You need to be really careful with turning these things into getting the players paid constantly, because it's going to shift the culture to we're prize fighters, and people ain't going to play for the love of the game. And now you've got a situation brewing where people don't want to play Tekken unless they're getting paid, and it shouldn't be like that."
Yeah, and even they create like artificial beef and shit. It's like super cringe. And then like Go Army and shit. Like he wouldn't even just play Heavenly after he's saying that shit about him, that he's a cheater and shit. Like,
well, the whole beef set between Dracula and Moonsault was completely orchestrated by Joe. They don't have any issue with each other. It was just that Joe Budden just kept on saying,
no, that's not true. That's not true. Dracula is that's not true. Dracula was in his chat and started the shit initially.
Sure, but he was starting shit with everybody. He was literally started. That's what he does. He goes to everyone, and but the beef set was pushed by Joe Budden. Beef set was
but he wanted to play. But you know who he didn't want to play. That's what I told this to Dracula. He went to Tai. Do you know who Tai is?
Yeah, that would have been a mistake. Why would he want to do that?
Yeah, bro, but get this. He went to Tai. He said, "Yo, you want to play me?" And then he said, like Dracula said, the last guy I turned into a lol cow was called like Smelly McFarts and shit. And then Tai was like, "Who the fuck is Smelly McFarts, you retard?" And then Dracula literally goes like, so Tai says, "No, I don't want to play, you idiot." And then Dracula goes, "Scared." Like he literally says Tai is scared. So then Tai says, "Okay, bro, you want to put money on it?" And you never hear anything from Dracula.
Yeah, he went quiet.
So that's what I mean. Like, obviously, he would have lost like his house if he played Tai.
Well, yeah, he's like a top NA player. Like, he's a combo breaker. Like, player,
you know, in my opinion, he would be the best player if he. But the thing is, so Dracula brought this on himself. But why is it even happening that there is money in? Like, why? Like, they should put up money on what is this shit? Like, what is this culture suddenly where matches, like this is not a good culture, is it? Where people like create this beef match shit and they only want to do it like when both people get like money. What is this shit?
It's a dangerous game to play with a game that is so niche. Like, we're already a small community. We should just
enough of us.
Yeah, we should just be having fun with the game. And if players, because when we play with Shinblade or we play with Porkchop, we're putting up money ourselves. Like, it's not a thing where we need to ask people to like, can you donate money in so we can put something up? If you're running a tournament, obviously you can do the Matcherino thing. Download the voucher, we get a $1 for it. It's not nothing out of your pocket, and people get paid. That's fine because no one's losing anything there. But asking people to put up so these guys can fight, it's good in the beginning. Initially, like, it might be good, but it will dry out quick, and we just don't have the numbers to be doing stuff like that.
And he needs to do it because Joe is because he needs to do it because honestly, people are divas. They don't want to play unless there is like something in them because they are both scared of like losing and then being like the lol cow or something. It's like mad bitch. Like, what? You know, even both like decent players, like, no, I don't want to play. And then Joe is, okay, fine. What if we ask people to give you $100 each to play? Yeah, okay. Like, what is this culture? Like, what the fuck is this?
To be honest with you, Finn, like almost it's not just NA, it's EU as well. When I was doing the beef sets, I always get messages from people saying, when's the next one? When's the next one? And I'm like, do you want to play in it? Because some of them were, I don't want to out them, but like some of them were very high level players. And they're like, you know, I've got to practice for this and I don't know if I've got time. I'm like, bro, we're just playing a game. No one's taking your money. We're just putting on a show for the community. It's not that deep. I'd get excuses from everyone, even to get Moonsault versus D sorted out. That shit really pissed me off because like I was trying to make a whole edit for the thing and like make it funny and whatever. And I've got, I can't remember which one of them it was, but one of them was like, I don't know, blah blah blah. I'm like, bro, it's a fucking video game.
Yeah.
Play the game. Like, you know, I did that stream for Bleach Rebirth for Souls, and I know that if the guy beat me, they would have ripped me forever. I'd never be able to show my face in that Discord.
You would have been destroyed.
I would have been destroyed, especially because I already had a target on my back. But I was like, it's a video game. And if I don't sit there acting like a whiny bitch, people are just not gonna care after a while, and we'll just move on. But everyone had fun at the event. Like, we all had a good time doing it. I don't know what happened with Tekken. People went soft, but when Yujiro comes back out, I'm probably gonna do them again. I'm probably gonna call out some people, but because people just need to play the game. It's not about money. Just play the game and have fun.
Credit to credit, where credit is due though. That D shit, that was real beef between Moon and D, and
they
Moon
didn't like
was
each
willing,
other.
And Moon was willing to literally, if you hadn't stopped him, to actually put up $1,000 of his own money for that shit. So that's why I will always protect him from that type of shit, because he is more like he's more of a man in the game than 99% of everyone in chat.
I respect that. Yep.
He'll play, and he'll put the money. He'll play, and he'll accept the defeat if he loses too.
I'm trying my best right now to get the All the Way G versus Jason Elbow on Virtua Fighter. And
didn't you had that once?
We had it. It was an impromptu one. Jason Elbow won, but we want to do it properly now. And Jason said yes, he'll do it. D has said no, I'm not playing him.
Yeah, he's never gonna do it.
It's really difficult to, but that's also real beef. They have real beef between each other. There is no love between them at all. So I don't know, doing beef sets in the modern age is different, because when guys didn't like each other back in the day, in the arcade era, it was not a question of, hey, do you want to do this match today? That guy was going to march down to the arcade and he was going to beef set that guy. There was no question about it.
What's happening?
Now with content creators, because they're worried about their image, they're like, no, I don't want to do it, or give me a month, I need to practice. Bro, I promise you, like when VF6 comes out, or when Yujiro comes out, someone can challenge me on the spot. I'm going to play on the spot. I'm not interested in losing. I'm there trying to have a good time, put on the show for the people, and then we keep it moving. But they've attached their whole identities to this game, and they think if they lose at the game, then that's it for them. And that's why we're in this position.
And I mean, a certain thing, like, I get it. Like, for example, when I had this shit with Moonsault, where then people said, oh, you should play. Obviously, in that moment where I called him a fucking scrub, I couldn't pussy out. Obviously not, even if the connection is shit. If I hadn't 3-0'd him, honestly, probably people wouldn't have let that go to this very day. So, yeah, I get that. I mean, but on the other side, it's like Tekken 8, so like, don't worry about it, bro. No one takes this game seriously anyways. But all I'm saying is, if you talk shit, then play. Like, don't talk shit and then say, nah, I don't want to play, and how about you pay me first and shit. That's all I'm saying. Like, if you talk shit, then you need to play. That's why I very rarely talk shit. I don't talk shit to people. Like, I don't talk shit to people.
Yeah, but you wind everyone up, Finn.
I whine sometimes, yeah. But I mean, I don't talk shit to people, like, when it comes to the game. Like, I respect basically every player, unless you're like, well, you're like don't playing your character while you're like a super dog shit at the game, then we have a problem. But you know what I mean? Like, I mean, all I'm saying, in America, guys, please, if you talk shit, just play, bro. Don't do. That's why Go Army deserves to be lower than B. He called Heavenly a fucking cheater, and then said, he's a fucking cheater. Then Joe Budden made it so that Heavenly got a fucking console, because Go Army literally said, I don't play Heavenly on PC because he's a cheater. They organized that Heavenly gets a console, and he was ready to play Go Army, and he chickened out. Biggest fucking bitch I have ever seen. And said to Joe, oh, Joe, I don't want to play. Joe fucking raped him like 10-0. He said, I'm getting mad at this, but this is like NA, motherfuckers. I don't know what is wrong with these people. He said Joe should go offline and shit, and then Joe asked, like, okay, to what local in your goddamn dogshit New Jersey do we go to? And then he wouldn't name a local. It's like, yeah.
Mm.
And if to me, we all are very. I'm like super. Every time I see people in my chat when I used to stream last month or like 2 months ago, very careful with the cheater allegation. If you say that, bro, you need to be very, very clear what like to call someone a cheater. Like especially someone like Heavenly who also like competes and shit. If you do that,
it's a big
and
allegation.
you don't after that want to follow him up and want to follow it up on playing him on a console, bro, you are so like it's not. This is outside of the game. You're just a trash human being. Like this is completely outside of the game. You're just a trash human being.
So wait, they bought him a console and he still said no.
Yeah, Joe Budden made it so
That's
that someone
mad.
like rented him a console for like a weekend, and he then said, "Nah, I don't want to play him."
That's so disrespectful. My
It's so
God.
crazy, right?
Just don't accept the console.
No, you gotta be exiled from the community after that. You gotta be exiled. That's just disrespectful to Joe. I'm sorry. Like I would never allow him around me again if he did that.
All that
That's-
effort arranging like someone driving in a car to drop you something off. That's ridiculous.
That's so mad. So mad. Fucking hell.